Hello. Hello, nerd friends. Hello, how is everyone doing today? Hello. Hi. It is 28th of February and it is 9:28 p.m. Hello and welcome to the Friday night live stream. Welcome to the Political Therapy Show. Hello. So, if you are new here, please say hi. I would like to say hi back to you. So today's agenda is basically we are going to do a call-in radio. Just I thought like we should talk about the US situation a little bit. What is going on because there's so much going on. Oh my god, there is so much going on. So I have already done like two videos on this. One is Modi ji's trip to the USA and why I think, maybe a theory that I have is that we kind of got blackmailed there. I don't know. The second video that I put out today was on how USAID is now replacing Soros as the punching bag. So there was a lot of things happening there also. But other than what is concerning India, there is other things also happening, which is tariffs. Now there is a gold card for immigration that Shri Trump is coming out with. I'm going to call him Shri Trump from now on. Shri Sir Supreme Leader Trump also. No, but that is our Supreme Leader's Padvi. No. We'll find something for him. Chat, suggest what moniker we should give Shri Trump. And of course, there's Elon Musk. They did a cabinet meeting. There's so much happening. So I thought I will talk to you with about it also. Guys, so I also did a members only live stream this week. Basically, what we did was I was editing a video and people were chilling with me for 1.5 hours and we were talking about certain things and then they gave me ideas on videos. So, one of the ideas I have actually done, which happened today, the Soros video was someone in members who was giving me that idea and I took it. There were a few more ideas which which I am going to also work on. Tomorrow, I'm doing a meet call with all the Giga members. So if you're a Giga member, you get to talk to me one-on-one with like very few people in that call. And if you are a Giga member, you should check your community tab on this channel. वहाँ पे there is a calendar invite. Just RSVP to that, and tomorrow at 12 in the afternoon, you can come and chill with us and talk to me. And I will tell you all the things that I'm doing with this channel. What is the plan? What thoughts I have, etc., everything. Full transparency. So if you are a Giga member, you can come do that. And the third announcement, please buy my merch. Go to www.bunchofmerch.com and check out the new merch that we have there. A new drop will come very soon. So check it out. It is very useful, nerdy, amazing, very nicely done, designed merch which you would love. Shri Mega Leader Trump. Shri Mega Leader. King Trump. Mega. I like Mega. Shri Mega Trump is nice. Rohan Mehta wala video. Okay. Chat, do you want to talk about that? I know nobody is talking about it. Do you want to talk about Rohan Mehta first? I hope Megnat gets to 100k this year. Yes. I'm also hoping. We have very few left. Some 17k now. करेंगे consistently करेंगे. यहाँ पे भी रोहन मेहता. So clearly at least 3 people are interested in it. Yeah. Rohan Mehta thing as well. Rohan Mehta wali video pe response. You know what is strange I find is that so many people have sent me messages and in the comments to talk about this. I did look at that video, the 45-minute video that he has put out. I saw his tweets. I saw the documents. I did a little bit of reading myself. And the conclusion that I came up with is the following. Now, friends, it might not be something that you would want to hear. I might burst your bubble a little bit, so please forgive me for that in advance. And I know if you have been following that thing, you would probably not like what I'm just about to say. So should I say it is the question? Should I pander to my audience? Chat, do you want me to pander to you? Or do you want me to not pander to you? It's a big thing now. It's a big thing. YouTuber banna hai, YouTuber banna hai. You don't know what or how, what it is, who or what that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, you meant mega level members. No, mega levels के लिए अलग perks है थोड़े से, but giga के लिए we do like a monthly call. Don't pander. Can you give context about Rohan Mehta video for people under rock like me? Yes, of course, of course. You know where you are, Jatin. I give context to everything. I will not like leave you in like, oh, kya ho raha hai? No, I'll give you context what is happening. Okay, so here's the thing. What is happening is that a guy called Rohan Mehta, who basically claims that he worked in Sao Paulo in the Brazilian embassy, Indian embassy. He faced a lot of harassment in that particular embassy from the bureaucrats there, and then he tried to complain about them, and then they did some counter action against him, which is they tried to trap him in some case, and a lot of things happened. So he put out basically a bunch of tweets first and an Instagram post, and now a 45-minute long video, and people are saying he's a whistleblower, because not only is he talking about his case now, he has started talking about what is happening in other embassies also, like Bangladesh, Baghdad, bunch of places. And the other thing that now he started doing is he's been making allegations of corruption against S. Jaishankar, our Minister of External Affairs. Yeah, so initially when I saw those tweets, I was intrigued. I went through the documents, etc., and I thought that there is something off there. I don't know. Here's the thing, guys. I have developed an instinct at this point of time where I see, I tend to be careful. I have been burnt twice before. I have trusted some whistleblowers earlier, ended up doing some stories also based on that, and got wrecked as a result because they turned out to be shady characters. So I am going to be very careful about this one, because my instinct just suddenly like just lit up when I saw that video. So till I saw that video, I was still like, maybe what is this? But that video is what sort of made me a little, I don't want to touch this sort of feeling. You know what I mean? I don't know, just a wild theory again, but it feels like a trap. I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't know why. The first thought that came in my head was that, yeah, something is off. Feels like a trap. So, as I said, the tweets, when I read that, the allegations that he has made, it started with one thing and one thing only, which is he started complaining in the embassy about how people were not working enough. That is where it starts, right? He starts complaining about his superiors and other colleagues, saying that they haven't really been working enough and he's doing most of the work. And then he's giving a lot of proof of the work that he's doing. When he's asked what work he's doing, it's just, I don't know. ठीक है, I guess that. But then it escalates to harassment and SA and R in other embassies. And there's this one line that really struck me as odd when he said it. So there is this point where I was looking at the video. I saw the first bit of it, which is, of course, the allegations that he's making. Sure, he's allowed to. Like, I mean, if something happened to him in the ministry, he's allowed to talk about it, I guess. Clearly, he's not a bureaucrat. So, he must be some contractor. I'm not entirely sure what he is or what capacity was he was in there. So, I was like, fine. The workplace was shit. I get that. And if he was complaining about corruption within the embassy, etc., sure, fine. That's up to you. If your seniors have decided not to take action on it, and that's fine. If they are retaliating, it's expected also in a way, I guess. Not condoning it, it's expected. But how it escalates is what bothered me. He said something about S. Jaishankar, which was very odd. He basically quoted like 4 points from a podcast he did with Smita Prakash, which we have also seen, by the way, on this very channel. And he said that he says, you know too much. And he's like, oh, he's a senior bureaucrat. He's a seasoned bureaucrat, allegedly. And he says, you know too much, which shows hesitation, which means he is not fit to be a minister. And then he made some other random allegations about how he attended Trump's ceremony and he shouldn't have because he's not loyal to Narendra Modi. As a result of that, he should apologize. He should resign because of that. It just goes a little nutty. Okay. And that is where I was like, okay, तुम्हारे ऑफिस में जो हुआ, that is one part of it. But now I would be like, yaar, why is this even necessary? Is this part, the later part which comes in, is that even necessary? And the other thing is, the tweet threads that he has given, he keeps calling it viral tweet threads. My tweets went viral, my tweets went viral, my video went viral, my tweets went viral, my tweets went viral. Yeah. I don't know. Chat, do you understand where I'm coming from now? I am sus. So I'm not pandering to you. If you believe him, you're free to believe him. You're free. It's your life. I am a little sus. That's my take on this. That's my take on this. Seasoned bureaucrat, my butt. See, listen, guys. Okay, if you do not like the government, fine. If you do not like S. Jaishankar, fine. If you don't like Narendra Modi, also fine, right? But when you are covering something, like when you're doing, when you're covering a story, for example, when I'm covering a story, I try to look at it from the story's angle rather than, like my biases. I have biases also. I'm not a big fan of Narendra Modi. You know that, right? But at the same time, I won't be like okay with just random allegations like this. I mean, it's a little weak, is all I'm saying. The allegations against S. Jaishankar are extremely weak, is what I'm saying. I'm just, that's what made me a little iffy about it. I mean, even if you do believe him, what can you do? I can't do jack. Like, I mean, what will happen? Like, I mean, I'll cover it. I'll look at his things. He's already done it. So go look at it. Sounds like just an internal power struggle, but I'm still happy if such kind of ruckus happens in BJP. Fair enough, Jatin. Fair enough. But I guess there are better things to criticize BJP about. Just saying. Just saying. Like the whole USAID nonsense is worth criticizing Modi ji about. Or the whole broadcasting bill is worth criticizing Modi ji about. Hell, I would even say that the action taken against Ranveer and our friend, what's his face? Kya hai re? Samay Raina. The retaliation is worth criticizing them about. Just saying. Shaktikanta Das and new appointment. Oh yeah, did you see? Shuffle ho gaya. मतलब bureaucracy में. Shaktikanta Das, who was the RBI. What? Sorry. Shaktikanta Das is now. Sorry, I forget. Who went where? Again, chat, remind me. Who went where? Too many random allegations. Seem stupid. Yeah, exactly, Rushi. That's exactly what I was saying. It's a little off. Did you look at the data provider as proof? Yes, I did. Hope you did the same for Samarana and did your research beforehand. Oh wow, Sensible Hulk is now throwing it back at my face. Well done, Sensible Hulk. Fair point. Fair point. Oh, clearly a lot of people are convinced about this whole thing. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Just wanted to say your Project Anda was very inspiring. Lots of AOC vibes. I was wondering if you have read the biography of AOC by New York Magazine. No, I haven't. Oh, I should read that, Saini. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, Das was RBI governor. Now he is PM secretary. Yes, and कोई तो भी एक सेबी चीफ भी बनाया ना अभी. I think the Modi ji's secretary is now the SBI chief. That is where I got confused. Madhavi Butcher is gone. Yes. I have guilty pleasure that I like conspiracy theories because a lot of masala in it. Prashant, see, here's the thing. You feel free to believe in whatever you want. I have no control over that. But then when I have to talk about certain things publicly, I also have to be careful, no? Like I can't just shoot my mouth off like Sensible Hulk correctly pointed out. Yeah. See, as I said, I have been burnt already a few times, okay? So I am being a little bit more careful about this. I mean, why would I be careful about this Savarana anyway, by the way? I mean, it's not the same level, I guess. I don't know. Tuhin Kanata Pandey, who was revenue secretary, is now SAB chief. Okay, fair enough. SEBI appoints Finance Secretary Tuhin Kanta Pandey as new chairman. Yeah, yeah. Das was basically fired by PMO because he was not reducing the interest rates. Just because food inflation was high and it is fair. Wait, Das was fired by PMO because he was not. He's now the secretary to the PM, no? So kind of acquired by the PMO then, right? Fired from RBI, but like. Have you heard about Rohan Mehta case? I was just talking about that. Deva. Okay, guys, sorry, but like, एक तो इतने लोग क्यों बोल रहे हैं इसके बारे में suddenly? Like, what is this? SLBC collapse. What is this? I haven't looked at this one. It's a tunnel collapse. Okay. We'll do call-in radio very soon. This is 27th February. Okay, आज का क्या है फिर? Live update. Tunnel collapse. Rescue operation to save 8 trapped men continued in the partially collapsed SLBC tunnel in Telangana's Nagar Kurnool on 8th day. Oh shit. Oh wow. Rescue operation would be completed in 2 or 3 days. Tunnel work would resume in 2 or 3 months. Okay. Trapped persons have been identified. They remain trapped inside the tunnel without food and water. This is 28th February, 1 o'clock update. South Central Railway has joined rescue teams. Okay, so rescue is going on. Who built this? Who was building this? Is this the same one? Or is it something else? Look at the stock market crash today. Yeah, there are basically lots of things I can see to talk about. Stock market collapse. Bro thought on share market, should I invest in gold? I thought on share market. I don't give investment advice, guys. I'm not that person. I think you're in the wrong stream. I don't give investment advice. As I said, I'm famously someone who is extremely careful about my money. I'm very reluctant to invest it in the market because, again, at a very young age, I have been burnt there. So since then, I've been like, nahi, FD. FD करेंगे. थोड़ा सा म्यूचुअल फंड में इधर उधर डाल देंगे जब भी होगा, बट अदर देन दैट नो. आई हैव वेरी लो risk appetite, as they call it. The video has gone viral. Even my engineering friends are talking about Rohan Mehta. Yeah, clearly a lot of people are talking about it. I was waiting when people are going to start seeing Musk for the joke that he is. Atharva. By the way, guys, if you are here and if you are here for the first time, please say hi. Please say hi. I will tell you what the call-in radio is also. You must have read call-in radio. What does that mean? We'll start in 10 minutes. Fixed deposit, yeah. Oh, now you can invest in stock market, yeah. Who is Rohan Mehta? Oh, go aage. Like, I've spoken about him for a bit. Board Slayer. You can look at the context later. Princey Jasawat, hello. Anuj. Amar Singh, Long John Silver, hello. Oh, wait, Isha. Whoa. Is that a familiar name that we see there? SLBC tunnel has been constructed by Megha Engineering Infrastructures Limited. Of course it is. Megha Engineering, if you remember, was also a name that came up in the electoral bonds case. I'll have to look this up, guys. I just googled this, but I can't find anything right now. South First ने कुछ बोला है. Rescue operations, new video from inside the tunnel shows high-speed water flow mixing with debris. Megha engineering workers have arrived to assist NDRF, army and rat miners. They were brought in after the previous tunnel workers refused to enter. Okay. Wow. Megha engineering again. I'll have to look at this properly. But okay, back to highs. Ray Pepper, Hardir, hello. Hardir is old, but it's okay. Many new people, hello, and hello to all the members. Atharva, not first time, but like to say hi. Hello, hi, how are you doing? Ipsita, yeah, exactly. OMG, it is. It was the same company in electoral bonds, yeah. You should not have gone personal. When did you go personal, Shinobi? I don't remember. Did I read it? Do you not think that we anglicized Indians just do not understand the soul of India? That is, before 1835, India was different. A few of us have changed, but the rest remain the same. Okay. Anuj, I don't know where that came from. Anglicized Indians just do not understand the soul of India, it seems. What if I tell you that I am the soul of India? You are the soul of India. We all together make up the soul of India. Also, what is the soul of India? What is this thing that you have brought up suddenly? No, seriously. When you say soul of India, what do you mean exactly? Macaulay reform, English education. Ha, theek hai, but what is soul of India? What is it? Like my ancestors were Marathi. I don't know what your ancestors were. They wouldn't say that they had any soul of India in 1835. I'm pretty sure. Western education. Western education. Okay, fair enough. Soul of India is whatever we think of soul of India is. Yeah, exactly. Bharat awareness loves my personality. Thank you. Um, what if anglicization is a part of the soul? So, guys, so the call-in radio thing I was saying, also hello to new people. The call-in radio thing that we do is I open up a Discord server and I share a link with you here. It will show up here and you can join the call. But before we do that, can I get an eye from all the people whose names appear here? Because last time the queue got insanely big. So we noted down some names, and these are the names. If you can see them, I don't know if you can see them. If you are here, you will get priority today. If you aren't, then we will go by queue. Okay, so that's the idea today, because I promised that I will, because a lot of people waited for a while that day. So I have names. So if I see any of your names in the queue today, I will take you on. Stool of India. Soul of India should be the Constitution of India. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. But what is this soul of India? Tell me. It was not Megha, it was Jay Prakash Associates Limited. Oh. Okay, now what is Jay Prakash Associates Limited? See, I read the thing in chat. So MEIL people were brought in for the rescue operations. Yahan pe is what South First is saying. They don't say that they built the tunnel or they were the ones building the tunnel. We don't know yet. I'll have to look into it. I just found out about the tunnel collapse, of course. Do you agree with Godi Media making statement regarding Kumbh that 67 crore people have taken a deep dip in the Sangam? Oh, I saw that. Wait, sorry. How can 67 crore people go to take a dip in Ganga again? Do people not realize how big of a number that is? I mean, that's like what? Half of our population of the entire country went to Kumbh to take a dip? I don't know why. That sounds a little outrageous. Or maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm doubting the bhakti of the Hindus so much that half the population of the country just went to the Kumbh and took dips, and I didn't even realize it. I don't know. A lot of people did go to the Kumbh. A lot of people I know went to the Kumbh also. But did half of our population go there like together? It's a little odd, is all I'm saying. Thoda hard to believe. Shiv, hi, how are you doing? Thank you for the support, friend. Thank you for the super support. Much appreciated. Zelensky Bhaiya has appeared at Safed Chawl. Safed Chawl? What? $63 crores, 33 lakh, the media is saying that's the figure. I read 67 crore also. Didn't the Kumbh Mela handle only put that out? Mahakumbh 2025, isn't that the one? Or did they delete that one? I think I saw it some poster from here only somewhere. होगा कहीं पे, ये 27 फरवरी चलेगा ना. Oh, everybody is treating it as truth, it seems. Hindustan Times is saying there were 66 crore attendees. 66 crore visitors. Yeah. Even Katrina Kaif ji went. She is famous for global hit Paisa Paisa. Is soul of India only the good parts of India? India does not have a soul. People have state, have civilizations are different. Yeah, absolutely. Also, is casteism in the soul of India? ये क्या बोल दिया? Is patriarchy in the soul of India? ये भी क्या बोल दिया? It's not possible. Like Piyush Goyal said, don't get into those maths. Zelensky's Trump talks on security and minerals. Live update. So it's a good give and take. US aid. I'll have to look into it. I don't know. Like, I mean, just found out again. Zelensky is doing something. Can they now give correct number of people died in the stampede? Can they do a census first, please? Like, ठीक है, forget the cum, forget everything. Please do a census. 2011 से सेंसस नहीं हुआ है. महाकुंभ में कितने लोग आए काउंट कर लिए एकदम ऐसे भक से. Nonsense. The reason why they are not doing census is because they will see how many people died because of COVID. Like, they will see the numbers and they will be like, oh shit. They're also not doing the census because delimitation freeze end hoga. Then they'll do the census. Then they will reconfigure parliament. So, fun times. But nahi, census nahi kiya hai. Thought on China's biggest dam in the world on India's mightiest river, Brahmaputra. Again, haven't seen. Guys, do you think that I know everything? I don't. Some things I read, some things I don't. Some things I look at, some things I don't. I haven't seen this. I didn't know about the tunnel collapse also. Are you a left winger? Define left winger first, Shubham. तू कॉल इन रेडियो पे आ जा, उस पे बात करते हैं. शुभम, we will talk about that. What is a left winger? Bro, talk on the market crash. The what I need to talk about is that the market crashed. Okay. The only wisdom I have to give you about markets is the following. Okay. Markets कभी ऊपर जाता है, कभी गिर जाता है, कभी ऊपर जाता है, कभी गिर जाता है. If you are someone who thinks that the market will always be rising and it follows the real economic situation of the country and it actually is a marker for the real economic situation of the country, then you're stupid. I'm sorry, I have to say this. If you think that the market will constantly keep going up and never fall, doesn't happen. The thing is, the market is not a marker for our economy at all. It is perceived value of companies. Basically, what people think is the value of a company based on buying and selling. अगर बहुत buy हो रहा है तो price बढ़ता है शेयर का, अगर बहुत sell हो रहा है तो price गिरता है शेयर का. Demand and supply rules. So it is perceived value. Other than that, there is nothing else. So in my head, it is satta. Okay, sure, you can be like, oh, I do technical analysis. I look at like trend lines and there are like 3 dips and उधर से एक line जाता है और ये दिखा रहा है कि एक और होगा. And then suddenly एक तुक्का लग गया तो you make a lot of money. और नहीं लगा तो you lose a lot of money. And 8 out of 10 times you will lose money. 2 times, 1 time maybe you will get extremely lucky and then it will make up for the other 8 times. That is what I understand about the markets. Okay? That is how you should look at it also. Right? So if you don't have the appetite of losing 8 times and then hoping that the one time that you get it will like make up for the 8 times, then don't do it. That's it. Give your money to someone else to do the mutual funds, I guess. Left winger is a left-sided attacking player who is stationed in a wide position near the left touch lines. I have a different numbers question. What do you think about the official Kumbh visitors number? I don't know. It just seems a little unreal. The 67 crore figure, like instinctively seems a little unreal. So if they can explain how they counted it, I mean, I looked at a few articles. None of them actually explained how they counted it. Everybody, the news articles are just like, 66 crore people came. भाई भाई मतलब ठीक है होंगे. Good job, Modi ji. Good job, Yogi ji, I guess. Or good job, Kumbh. Ganga ji. Good job, Ganga ji, for attracting 66 crore, 67 crore people and letting them take a dip inside you. And sorry about the fecal matter, Ganga ji. I'm sorry. Someone should apologize to you also, I guess. Because if you're a living river, I'm really sorry that has happened to you. I'm sorry. Because I don't think anybody else will say sorry to you. Yeah, I was talking to a river right now. Left winger is the little sibling who has no chicken wings left to eat because elder sibling all dogged them all. Rahul, thank you for the 9 months. Mota Bhai asked the nation to invest in market as Modi 3.0 will rocket the economy. Public have now lost their money, but no one questions Mota Bhai. No one will question Mota Bhai. Everybody will blame themselves for the market tanking. So when the market is going up, it is Modi ji. It is the amazing economy, amazing everything. When the market falls, it is, guys, it is the global economy. You have to understand that Trump ने जो tariff डाल के रखे उसकी वजह से हुआ होगा या फिर I don't know FIIs went away from India उसकी वजह से हुआ होगा या I don't know. People come up with reasons after the fact. Okay, if it's going up, they will come up with reasons. They're like exit polls essentially. Like post fall and post rise is when like they're like oh ये इसकी वजह से हुआ होगा शायद. पहले कोई नहीं बताता. पैसा डूब जाता है उसके बाद सब बताते हैं ना कि क्या हुआ है क्यों हुआ है. अगेन गिरा बॉस गिर गया अब क्या करे. लाइक जैसे उठ रहा था वैसे इट फेल डाउन. दैट्स हाउ मार्केट्स वर्क. इट इज परसीव्ड वैल्यू ऑफ एवरीथिंग. Delimitation should be done based on fiscal contribution rather than the population. Do you agree? Vignan, delimitation needs to be done in a smart way because if not, then it will lead to a lot of chaos and strife, honestly. But yeah, I think I'll do a video on this separately. I think I've already done one. If you look at One Nation, One Election on my channel, I think you will find at least 2 videos on it. I've already given my opinion on delimitation and why I think it needs to be handled very carefully. There should be like proper balanced representation of southern and northern India. Otherwise, it will lead to a lot of chaos. And I don't agree with the whole fiscal contribution thing. Honestly, I don't. But I know it will come up as an issue. I know a lot of people will point out ki, Arey, southern states give more tax. Why should they have less seats? Etc. etc. I can see the arguments already. Okay, let's start the call-in radio. Okay, chat, are you excited about call-in radio? Please say hi. If you are, I'm going to start this stage. So today you can talk to me about anything, honestly. And if you have like some other questions, whatever. But Trump and Trump and Elon is what I'm very interested in talking about. So we can do that. Okay, just a second, sharing the link. This is the link. You can come in and you can talk. Okay, friends, do consider liking this. Anup, hi, thank you for the super support. Especially if you like this call-in radio format, I request you to please like this, please share this. Because honestly, like the numbers for call-in radio are terrible for me. I just do it because I like it and some of you like it. I'm going to try this for a few weeks to see if I can do one call-in radio every week. If the numbers continue to tank, I will cut it off, honestly. Like, I mean, मेरे को खुद का भी सोचने का है ना. So if you like it, hopefully, things will happen. I don't know.
Hello.
Hi,
Two
Shweta.
of the people from the older list, Jatin and Millennial Mind, are here,
Okay.
and so they've raised their hands, so they need to be given priority.
Okay. ठीक है, जतिन को ले लेता हूँ. So if your name is in this list, you get priority today, okay? Just
Hello.
saying. Hi Jatin, how are you doing?
Hi, Megha. हाँ पहले तो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस 190 वोट्स के लिए 190 192 कितना
192.
192
Yes, thank you.
सो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस
Thank you.
अगली बार नोटा को भी हराएंगे कोई टेंशन नहीं
हाँ अगली बार और कोशिश करेंगे, अच्छे से कोशिश करेंगे.
ओके तो एक्चुअली हाँ वैसे यूएस वाला टॉपिक भी अच्छा है. पहले तो एक्चुअली चलो उसी की बात करें तो मुझे एक्चुअली पहले तो ये एक बात करनी है कि यूएस में ठीक है ट्रम्प तो आई मीन वो अब कोई नई बात नहीं है. लाइक दिस वो जब पहले भी प्रेसिडेंट था तो यही चीजें कर रहा था, वो बस फास्ट ही कर. पर जो मुझे वहां पे चीज अभी भी इंटरेस्टिंग लग रही है ना वो है लाइक वो मतलब ठीक है अभी वो कोशिश कर रहा है क्योंकि आई थिंक कांग्रेस अभी सेशन हुआ नहीं है तो इसलिए एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑर्डर्स आ रहे हैं. पर देयर इज स्टिल अ लॉट ऑफ काउंटर टू हिम एंड नॉट ओनली फ्रॉम द अपोजिशन पार्टी कि मतलब जैसे कि आई थिंक माइक पेंस जो पहले वाइस प्रेसिडेंट था उन्होंने ही हैज publicly said that he should not call Ukraine as a starter of the war. Like even he is speaking against. और जो वो उसका मतलब स्पेशली वो जो न्यूयॉर्क मेयर का केस है वो मुझे एक्चुअली क्योंकि लाइक न्यूयॉर्क मेयर का केस
एक सेकंड कॉन्टेक्स्ट दे देते हैं बिकॉज इन चैट देयर आर अ फ्यू पीपल हु आर लाइक आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. ओके सो
तो वो कॉन्टेक्स्ट दे दो.
नहीं कॉन्टेक्स्ट ये है फ्रेंड्स दैट so Trump is going nuts, Elon is going nuts. They have fired like a lot of they're trying to fire a lot of federal employees. They're trying to impose a lot of tariff on Canada, Mexico, which they have announced and taken back 4 times already in a month. They have now Trump has said that 25% tariff will be put on European Union, and he keeps saying that he will put tariff on India also and China, of course. So like basically his whole logic, Trump's whole logic right now is that look, I have been elected, which means America is already great now. So now great America will bully everybody else into submission, right? I think in his head he thinks that America is super powerful, amazing country, and nothing will happen to them, and because nothing will happen to them, then all the other countries need to bow down before the good Trump and Elon team, whatever they are doing. So far, India seems to have bowed down. I mean, if you look at the kind of deal we made with the US, Modi ji went there to do that deal. But other countries, I'm not so sure. Some will bow down. Why not? Some will. Yeah, go on,
हाँ
Jatin.
वो तो एक्चुअली हाँ मतलब वो वाली चीज तो वही है ना कि अब जैसे कि वो पहले होता ना कि अपनी कहानी में सब हीरो है, तो वैसे अब हर देश ही विश्व गुरु है, तो अमेरिका भी बन रहा है, तो कोई ऐसी वो बात नहीं है। और आई थिंक वो जो कि लाइक दूसरे कंट्रीज आल्सो, आई मीन आई थिंक हाँ ये अभी इमिजिएटली तो होगा, क्योंकि बेसिकली ये है कि लोग की दैट आई फील लाइक ग्लोबल पॉलिटिक्स में देयर इज स्टिल अ लॉट ऑफ डिपेंडेंस ऑन अमेरिका, लाइक चाहे फाइनेंशियल वो हो कुछ वो हो, लाइक नाउ ऑल्सो यूक्रेन का जो सीन है, दे नो इंटरनली कि भाई दैट यूएसए इज इम्पार्शियल टू देम है, पर फिर भी मोस्ट प्रोबेबली जेलेंस्की को डील करनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि इस टाइम पे वॉर से और कोई नहीं बचा सकता।
नहीं, but
तो
what is your
इमीडिएटली
Jatin?
तो
You are going
होगा।
all over the place, friend.
हाँ हाँ
Like
मैं थोड़ा
spreadshot
ऑल ओवर
एकदम
जा
दे
रहा
दिया तुमने, एक के बाद एक तुम थॉट्स
हूँ।
दिए जा रहे हो. What is the one point that you want to make?
ओके तो ठीक है, अच्छा ये सब बात तो हो जाएगी। एक पॉइंट मैं वो करना चाहता हूँ, वो वाला केस जो एक्चुअली मैं क्लियर करता हूँ। वहां पे न्यूयॉर्क मेयर पे एक्चुअली एक केस चल रहा था, जिसको जिसको ट्रम्प वो ड्रॉप करवाना चाहता था कंडीशनली, कि बेसिकली फॉर अ टाइम बीइंग ये वाला केस ड्रॉप कर दो, ताकि वो ये इमिग्रेशन पॉलिसी पे काम कर सके।
Okay.
वो वाला केस ड्रॉप करने से रिपब्लिकन्स के ही एडवोकेट जनरल्स ने मना कर दिया, उन्होंने रिजाइन कर दिया उसके लिए, कि हम
Oh,
चूंकि वो करप्ट हाँ चूंकि वो एक करप्ट नेता है, तो हम उसका केस ड्रॉप नहीं करेंगे, हम रिजाइन कर देंगे।
got it.
और ये
No, यहाँ पे there is
इंडिया
another thing happening US में. मैंने देखे कुछ videos. So unlike our MPs, they do town halls in America. The representatives do town halls where they call in people, they invite people in like a in their district wherever to talk to them. So there are a bunch of town halls that were done by Republican representatives, and they got rogered by their own voters. Saying that Elon Musk, yeah, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Everything is going nuts. We don't understand what is happening. This is not what we have voted for. तो अभी बैकलैश आ रहा है उनको, अभी थोड़ा सा वाइल्ड हो गए वो, तो लोग तो बोलेंगे ना कि भाई दिस इज नॉट व्हाट वी एक्सपेक्टेड. There is this whole thing
हाँ
about a
पर
tunnel. Did you see? So Donald Trump basically went, and I think Elon and Trump, when they do their joint, now all their press conferences are joint almost. In one of the things, Elon gave like an example of some tunnel where he said if the lift doesn't work, the workers cannot go down and up. Turns out that tunnel has been actually been turned into like a very lovely office with like it's like just like a nice office space, and they wanted to shut it down. And now that tunnel is in a district which is completely Republican, and there are 10,000 people who work there in that tunnel, and they're like, what the hell, man? हमने क्या किया? कुछ नहीं हो रहा था यहाँ पे. Why did you randomly come after me? So थोड़ा वाइल्ड हो रहा है. इबोला प्रिवेंशन बंद कर दिया उन्होंने रैंडमली.
मतलब वो तो उन्होंने ऑप्टिक्स संभाले नहीं, पर एक्चुअली वही मैं इस पे बात हूँ, जैसे ये जो न्यूयॉर्क मेयर वाली चीज है, ये हमारे इंडियंस के लिए तो कितनी आम बात है ना, कि वो मतलब कि सीबीआई उसकी रेड पड़ेगी और फिर वो मंत्री पार्टी बदल लेगा, और मतलब ये हमारे वो रेगुलर पॉलिटिक्स में एक वो प्रैक्टिस बन चुकी है, जिसके लिए वहां पे उसी के पार्टी के लोग लड़ रहे हैं. तो मुझे एक्चुअली ये समझ नहीं आता कि यहाँ पे इंडिया में जो पॉलिटिक्स में है, मतलब ठीक है नॉर्मल लोग भी यहाँ पे इतना वो नहीं करते, पर मैं उस पर इतना वो नहीं करता, क्योंकि जैसे अब वो सीए एनआरसी पे हुआ था, बहुत शोर मचा था, ठीक है, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि पब्लिक बिल्कुल ही शांत हुआ है, वो पब्लिक इज चूजिंग द बैटल्स, क्योंकि भाई जिंदगी भी जीनी है, उसमें भी बड़ी मुश्किल है, ठीक है. पर जो पॉलिटिक्स में है, जो जिनका प्रोफेशन है, वो सारे के सारे एकदम ही चुप क्यों हो जाते हैं यार यहाँ पे, जब
Because
वहां पे उसी की
anti-defection law.
पार्टी के बंद.
No, because our system doesn't
हाँ.
allow for free will for MPs
Right.
and representatives. That's the reason. Like हमारे यहाँ पे law है कि अगर तुम अपने पार्टी के खिलाफ बोलोगे तो आपको पार्लियामेंट से निकाल दिया जाएगा. That's why. Like, and nobody knows this. Unfortunately, people don't even understand this. that their representatives who they are picking cannot vote according to their conscience. In America, though, they have like a life of their own. They basically can form caucuses, they can talk across the aisle, they can negotiate. It's really tough to get a bill across because they have to talk to everyone. So हमारे यहाँ पे भी हो सकता था ये, नहीं होता है, बट किसी पार्टी कोई पार्टी होने ही नहीं देगा ये. Neither Congress nor BJP, no party will let this happen because they want complete control over their seats. Currently, currently कितने लोग हैं ruling? Some 8-9 people will be calling the shots for our entire country right now, basically. Nobody else matters.
Yeah.
अच्छा Jatin,
हाँ,
I will
मतलब
have to let
actually
you
हाँ
go. Your time is up.
हाँ ओके sure.
Okay? Thanks, man.
एक चीज उसमें इसमें ऐड करूंगा कि यहाँ पे मतलब एक तो मैं पॉलिटिशियन के साथ एक और कैटेगरी को इंक्लूड करना चाहता हूँ, ब्यूरोक्रेट्स को, क्योंकि वहां पे भी मुझे लगता है कि इट इज लाइक कि वहां पे भी इतना मतलब पब्लिकली तो डिसेंट नहीं दिखता मुझे. इंटरनली मे भी होता होगा, नहीं सुनते होंगे पॉलिटिशियंस, पर पब्लिकली नहीं दिखता. तो
पब्लिकली किया तो बाद में रिपरकशंस आते हैं ना. Like party leaders don't take it kindly. Like you can see what is happening to Shashi Tharoor. Shashi Tharoor praised a little bit of Narendra Modi a little bit, and the entire Congress is like, Gaddar! Gaddar! How dare you? So like, वही है. Anyway,
चलो
bye.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
So now, okay, so the list is increasing, and I'm going to put it in the chat. There is Millennial Mind, Sheetal, Hardy, a bit of
Average
okay,
Joe was
I'll
also
put
there,
the
na?
list in the chat. Average Joe is also there, and there is Truth with 69. So there is a bunch of names. I'll just put a list and tag you.
Hello, Average Joe.
Hello, am I audible, Ignat?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, this is my first time speaking to you, and I'm so happy.
Hi, how are you doing?
You know, I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Actually, I've been watching you since maybe your news laundry days, and then I admire your everything. I mean,
Thanks, man.
yeah. So, what are we talking about today, Meg?
No, you can choose. What do you want to talk about? I mean, I put up the topic as the US thing if you want to talk about that. Otherwise, you can choose.
All right. So, actually, I wanted to ask you one question. That is, do you have any experience working for any MP in Sikkim?
Yes.
May I know who he was and what kind of experience you
PD
had
Rai.
working with him?
He was the MP from Sikkim Democratic Front.
Yes. And how was your experience working with him?
Oh, he's excellent. So he's a very methodical, amazing guy. He's an IIT IIM graduate, and I feel like one of the most hardworking people that I've worked with. Like not like Modi ji hardworking, but hardworking in a very different way. Like he was excellent to work with. Like I learned so much in Sikkim.
All right. So, and talking about the US, what do you think, like, after the Joe Biden left and then he
But why did
had,
you ask about the Sikkim thing? I'm curious.
no, actually, I've heard that you work with several MPs, and I'm from Sikkim, so I just
Ah,
wanted to know,
okay.
like,
Nice. Nice to know, man. Where from Sikkim?
you know a place, tea garden, it's called Timitarku.
Yeah. Temi Tea
It's
Gardens.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah. I've been
that,
there multiple times. Yeah.
yeah. So that is my village. So if you
Oh,
come
very
next time,
nice.
then
I might have actually come
yeah.
to one of those villages also, like with him, because we were doing like, like reaching out to people and voters and everything. Very nice, man. Nice to meet you. Okay, your second
Yeah.
question now.
All right. So I'm just going to follow up with Timitarku because I've just joined your channel, Anup Sharma. I think the last guy that joined the channel, and you also gave thank thanks to me. So if you ever come to Sikkim and especially Timitarku, please let me know.
Oh,
Actually, it will be my pleasure to meet you.
lovely. Are you still there or have you moved?
No, no, no. Actually, I'm born and raised in Sikkim, and I went to Bangalore for like 8 to 9 years. I did my engineering there and worked for some time. But
Okay.
then uh, I went home, back home, and then I'm staying here. So I'm doing
Oh,
my
very
work in
nice.
here, and
What do
then
you think about SKM and Gole?
it is a very difficult question for me to answer because they have won all the 32 seats, right?
Yeah.
Including MP seat. Actually, it is 44 seats, right?
Yes.
So there is no opposition party left
There
in
is no
Sikkim.
opposition. There was no opposition when SDF was there. Now there is no opposition when SKM is there. It's really bizarre.
Yeah,
Like all the time.
yeah,
So, guys,
it's
just for context, in Sikkim, sorry, Average Joe, you can also comment, correct me if I'm wrong. So, in Sikkim, it got annexed in 1975, and then since then, there basically has been no opposition. Essentially, like, I think the first term there was a little bit of opposition, but ever since Pawan Chamling came in the 90s, he was there for 25 years as the chief minister, and his party was just the only party in the state. And I was working with an MP from that party also. And then suddenly, there is this opposition that came up that is called SKM. And SKM basically took over like a lot of young people and their votes, etc. And now they are in power. And also, they are supported by the BJP. So, SKM and BJP are in cahoots.
yeah, it is really bizarre, and there is no opposition left. And then
Yeah.
actually, you should one day. I want you to do a small show on Sikkim and look at the things that is going on here because it is very interesting, and I think there is a lot to learn, and
Yes.
then there is a lot to comment,
Oh,
especially for the
absolutely. I
mainland
agree.
Indians.
And also, like, what I find very interesting, no, Average Joe, about Sikkim when I was there, was that literally everybody was working with the government. Like, who I knew. Like, I mean, a lot of people who I knew were working with the government. So many people are employed directly by the Sikkimese government, adults, and also like how young people were wanting to get into, the government because it's such an easy, nice life. It always struck me as something very odd.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. The situation and the environment in here is pretty different. And then people don't usually speak up against government,
Yeah,
whichever it is, because
that's true.
given the population of Sikkim, the voters are actually in the range of 6 to 7 lakhs, I
But
guess,
there is a
right?
there is an
So,
excuse that Sikkimese people always give, which is, oh no, we are peace loving, non-conflicty people, which is like, oh no, we are very peaceful people, and therefore we don't get into conflicts, and that's why there is a lot of lack of, I would say, political awareness also in the state, where they just don't want to
I
get
think
involved.
no, actually, when it comes to government, they pretty much know each and every person. So they have been impacting individual families and their lives since
Oh, absolutely.
Sikkim
Also,
became a
everybody is
part of
so
India.
benevolent towards the government. That's why. Because everybody is probably employed by them or get money from the government one way or the other. Because I remember the special
Yes,
package that is consistently given to Sikkim is huge
yes,
compared to the number of people that it is being given for. Which is, I think, like
yes,
now, I think your population must be like 7.5 lakh, if I'm not wrong, of the state.
yes, yes,
And the amount of money that the center gives to Sikkim is way more than any other state. So I think Goa
yes.
and Sikkim are two states which get disproportionately large amount of devolution from the center. And if you count it in a per capita basis, that's huge.
Yeah, also, there are a lot of other benefits given to Sikkim, um, including the lottery thing. A lot of
Yes.
states,
Oh,
I guess, they
yes.
don't have that.
Oh, the one state where gambling is allowed, no? Lottery. Sikkim Super Lotto.
Yes, yes, and there are a lot of casinos, and they are paying
Yes.
huge amount of tax to the
I've
government.
been
Actually,
to.
we should.
I've been to a few. Yes.
Yeah. So there are some gambling centers in here which pays a lot of tax to the government, and
Yeah.
then The income tax is free in Sikkim. We don't pay income tax. Did you know that?
Yeah. Chat, by the way, just saying, if you have never visited Sikkim, please visit Sikkim. A, it's very beautiful. But B, if you want to actually visit Sikkim, also like talk to the people there and understand the political situation, because it's freakishly fascinating what is happening in that state. It's so unique, as average Joe I think will agree. From the rest of the
Yes.
country, the politics there is very different.
Yes, because we don't, people usually put us in the Northeast, but then
Yeah,
we don't belong to the map of the Northeast.
yeah.
Actually, we are, sandwiched between these huge countries like China and India, like India and the other two neighbors, which is Nepal and Bhutan. So
Hmm.
when Sikkim was a country, it was landlocked between four different countries, right? And the
Yeah.
Bangladesh is also not that far away. So the demography in here is also very interesting because there are people from different backgrounds, and you will not believe, Meghnad, when I say this, but the population in here. Firstly, they were Bhutias from Tibet, right?
Yes.
So the Tamang people, Bhutia people, Lepcha people, all these people descended from Tibet, and actually they originated. Some of them originated in Sikkim as well.
Yeah.
And then what happened is there was an inflow of people from Nepal as well. And
Hmm.
then after independence, the most
Hmm.
um, the most number of people that are coming to Sikkim are from Bihar, right?
From
West
Bihar.
Bengal being just adjacent to Sikkim. Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
West Bengal being just adjacent to Sikkim
Yeah.
makes it very natural for Bengali people to come in here, right? But then
Hmm.
Bengali people are not here. There are very few Bengali people, but the Bihari people, there are so many Bihari people in markets,
Hmm.
especially at markets like Singtam and
Markets. Yeah.
Jokham. If you go
Gangtok.
and look,
Gangtok is. Yeah. Yeah. I know the commercial area of Gangtok.
yeah, so there are a lot of shopkeepers. Like the most of the businesses are held in
Hmm.
Sikkim by the people who are not original Sikkimese, right? But then we don't have issue like other northeastern states because they will call in like we have too much, outside people in our state, and then
Yeah.
they will
Oh, there was.
create some
It was
ruckus.
actually average Joe. Like when I
Mhm.
was there, this sentiment was so ingrained. No, and like not just like from people from Bihar or whatever. It was also for people from Darjeeling, which was right there.
Yes.
It's like people from Darjeeling are coming. And this Gole fellow was like also like some connection with Darjeeling, and that was being used. Very vague. Sorry, average Joe, I have to cut you off now because your time is up. Anything end may
Yeah,
you want to say? Sorry, man. I just wanted
nothing.
to talk about Sikkim because I thought that was very interesting. I've never had a person from Sikkim come in before, so I thought I should talk to you about that.
Yeah, and I would just like to end this conversation with a
Yeah.
small thing. Okay, Meghnad, actually, I'm very interested to work in this. I mean, in this media
Hmm.
kind of thing. So I will also like some tips from you.
Okay.
And then it was really nice talking to you, and I hope we will have a conversation later on, maybe next week or next month. I don't know, but then
Yeah.
it was very nice talking
Sure.
to you. Yeah,
Man,
thank you.
write to me, bignerd@gmail.com. Send me a bunch of questions. I'll answer.
All right, all right. Thank you so much, Meghnad.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Average Joe. Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. Average Joe is done. Millennial Mind was also there, no, last time. I'll take him. Sensible Hulk, thank you for the 7 months. Love your work. That dig was just fun. TBH, I hated your IGL video for many different reasons, but over it now. Hopefully, you stay sane and sound. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Sensible Hulk, a lot of people didn't like that video, and I heard you. I heard you. It's okay. You're allowed to not like something that I do. You don't have to like everything. Sometimes I will say things that you disagree with, and you should tell me about it in a nice way, in a constructive way, I guess. That's the only thing I ask. But of course, you should disagree with me. Millennial Mind, hello, how are you doing?
I am fine. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can. Hello.
Ha. पहिल्यांदा कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन्स 192 वोट्स राईट.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
या पुढच्या नक्कीच नोटाला हरवू.
Yeah.
येस. ओके. So, I just want to say about want to float a political theory.
Okay.
There are two political spectrums in our country, right? One is Hindutva spectrum and the other is secular spectrum.
Okay.
Now, the secular spectrum is lot of crowded. I mean, you have Congress, you have CPI. CPI also influences states like your Kerala, West Bengal, some parts of Bihar as well. There is Samajwadi Party, Uttar Pradesh, and also it influences Madhya Pradesh as well. But when it comes to Hindutva, right? Hardly Shiv Sena is there to compete with the BJP, and that is also restricted to mostly Maharashtra. So the entire spectrum of Hindutva is monopolized by the BJP, and it makes sure that no one, not even a single individual, rises from that spectrum, or let's say any other party. So what I believe is the left, by complaining about certain, let's say, right-wing individuals, BJP shows as if they are neutral, and then they go after them and remove them from their spectrum and make sure for years and years and years they are the only party, only big party in that entire big spectrum. Even I believe that VHP or some other Bajrang Dal, they tried to float a party in Gujarat, I think, but I think that was also sabotaged by the BJP. And
Okay.
that's why they have entirely monopolized that entire spectrum itself. So
Okay.
वो
Fair
एक मेरा
enough.
theory है. हाँ, और दूसरा ये है कि now Elon Musk will definitely come to India, क्योंकि जब भी गोरों को इशू आता है यूरोप में और इसमें, यूरोप में तो अभी टेस्ला कार का बैन बॉयकॉट वगैरह चल रहा है, तो अभी वो उधर सेल्स आर 40% ड्रॉप्ड और समथिंग. सो अब वो इधर आएंगे और बाद में चाहे चाहे तो फैक्ट्री भी बनाएंगे इधर, बिकॉज उधर रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आ रहा. क्या कर सकते हैं, जैसे मिस्टर बीस्ट आए थे.
Yeah, Mr. Beast bhi aaye the. Oh, your first theory though, first point that you made, it's very interesting. But I always look at Hindutva as a spectrum as well. Like, I mean, like just political thought is a spectrum in general, right? You know, like, of course, like the 4 quadrants, you know, like if you are on this channel, you know about the political compass. I think you were there when we did the political compass quiz also, like long ago.
Yes.
Chat, in case you don't know what the political compass quiz is, it is this amazing website which will change your life. मैं बोलते बोलते खोल भी रहा हूँ, हाँ. So my thing is that sorry.
But
No, sorry. My thing is that Hindutva, according to me, is also a spectrum. Like communism is also a spectrum. There are some radical, ideological sort of bent of mind. There are some people who disagree with some parts of it, so they form their own factions, and that always happens. No, like political theory cannot be a monolith, right? So Hindutva also cannot be a monolith. So there would be like some extreme ends of Hindutva also. There would be some factions coming out of it as well. But at the same time, what BJP tends to do, and does it very cleverly, is that they do like an umbrella thing. So even if you are like on the extreme, even if you are on the like mild Hindutva spectrum to extreme, you will still want to vote for them because ये हमारी party है. Like, you know, like ये हमारी national party है.
Yes. Like Ladli Behna, right? So
Yeah.
it's like Afghan socialist.
Yeah.
Or should I say, like the print used a term like Hindu left. That's what they
Hindu
used.
left. Okay.
Yeah, the Hindu left.
Oh my God.
I mean, they wanted to say Hindu left, but Hindu left. So that is one.
Yeah, and about your second thing, I think one of the things that Modi ji definitely definitely spoke to Elon about was getting Tesla in India. I feel like वहाँ पे market saturate हो गया है क्या? Like US में Tesla का?
टेस्ला का वो आई थिंक डेमोक्रेट्स आर गिविंग हिम अ बैकलैश, और यूरोप में भी वही चल रहा है कि इतना फैसिस्ट वगैरह है, हम इसकी कार क्यों खरीदे. सो देयर आर द सेल्स आर ड्रॉपिंग ओवर देयर.
People are taking an ideological stand against Tesla.
हाँ, ये मैंने इसमें एक आर्टिकल में पढ़ा था एक्चुअली कि ये कहीं तो है.
Oh wow.
So that's what it is. हाँ, तो बैकलैश आ रहा है. तो अब तो इधर आएगा. पहले तो मतलब नॉर्मल सेंटर वगैरह खोलेंगे पुणे में वगैरह शायद.
Sorry, but I thought it's the other way around, millennial. Well, I don't know. Like from my perspective, I thought like people were buying that idiotic Cybertruck also because they're Elon Musk fans. even though it's a terrible
तो
truck. So it
तो वो
goes both
उनके
ways, ना?
रिपब्लिकन खरीदेंगे. हाँ, इट गोज बोथ वे. रिपब्लिकन्स खरीदेंगे, बट उनका कितना होगा, राइट? देयर इज सर्टन, मतलब पॉपुलेशन का एक सर्टन परसेंटेज ही बाय कर देगा ना.
तो फिर
ग्लोबल
इतना
लेफ्ट
इतना
वो नहीं.
वैल्यू क्यों है टेस्ला का? Like it's the richest
हाँ तो
company, ना, by market share,
हाँ
or is it
हाँ
Apple?
तो उनके फ्यूचर प्लान्स बहुत तगड़े हैं ना. सो इट्स लाइक कि उनको क्या करना है,
हाँ.
सारे ये टैक्सीज वैक्सीज और व्हीकल्स मतलब निकालने हैं, रोबो टैक्सी लानी है, सब कुछ बिना ड्राइवर के चलेगा. और उसमें भी लोगों ने पहले कंप्लेन किया था कि आप ये ऐसे कैसे कह सकते हो कि मैनुअल ड्राइविंग से भी आपका बेटर है. तो उनका दिमाग में प्लान क्या है पता है, कि लेट्स से 1 साल में 1 लाख एक्सीडेंट हो रहे हैं मैनुअल ड्राइवर की वजह से. तो उनको सिर्फ ये दिखाना है कि हमारा जो ऑटोमेटिक ड्राइविंग है, लेस देन 1 लाख एक्सीडेंट होते हैं, एंड हेंस वी आर बेटर देन. और ऐसे वो कन्विंस करते जाएंगे गवर्नमेंट्स को.
Have you
ओके.
seen those? I think Siddhesh just mentioned it. Have you seen those BYD cars in India? The electric cars. I think they're
इंडिया
like a
के नहीं देखे, बट चाइना.
Mahindra का division है, I think, right? Electric division.
हाँ, महिंद्रा का इलेक्ट्रिक डिवीजन है, बट BYD इज अ चाइनीज कार, राइट? बिल्ड योर ड्रीम्स. दे आर आल्सो लाइक बिग
Oh,
जायंट.
is
उसमें
it?
ये वॉरेन बफेट ने, हाँ, वॉरेन
Oh,
बफेट ने इन्वेस्ट किया था, बाद में पैसा निकाल लिया.
हाँ.
मतलब बहुत पुराना इन्वेस्टर है वो इसमें. और
Oh.
उन्होंने भी बहुत अच्छा किया है चाइना ने उस केस में, ईवी में.
Wait,
बट
so
हाँ,
which are the ones that we see in Delhi? Like, matlab, I have seen like these cars. I thought they were Mahindra because there's a Mahindra EV which I really liked. I think they have come up with like a
पॉसिबल,
new.
मैंने देखा नहीं है एक्चुअली.
हाँ.
मतलब मैं दिल्ली का नहीं हूँ.
No,
आई
I
एम
know.
सॉरी.
It's fine. It's fine.
सो दैट इज वन थिंग.
हाँ,
बट
this is the
ये
one.
इनको रोबो टैक्सी वगैरह लगा के
Oh,
और फिर टेस्ला का रोबोट
sorry, friend. I confused it with BYD. It is BE6. That is the one that I was
तो
thinking of.
वो इंजन है, राइट?
हाँ, वो इंडियन है, exactly.
भारत इंजन. हाँ, तो वो क्या बोलते हैं, हमारे ट्रांसपोर्टेशन मिनिस्टर क्या है वो, हाँ, नितिन गडकरी ने वो कंपलसरी किया था ना. वो आपके जो पेट्रोल के सभी इंजन है, दे शुड बी BE6 कंपैटिबल कुछ. तो जैसे
Oh.
यूरो का भी एक इंजन स्टैंडर्ड होता है,
हाँ.
वैसे ये सारे पेट्रोल वालों के लिए शायद कंपलसरी किया था उन्होंने.
Oh, okay. No. This is
तो आई
the
थॉट
electric SUV called BE6, basically, which
ये भी. ओके.
Mahindra came up with, and I saw it on the road that day, and it was amazing. I loved it.
ये पता नहीं,
हाँ.
बट आई थिंक बीस से रेगुलेशन का भी एक पार्ट है, अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूँ तो.
होगा वो
ये भी है.
कुछ होगा, इंजन
हाँ.
पार्ट कुछ तो होगा उसका.
हाँ, दैट इज वन. सो ये सब, मतलब अब क्या करें, मतलब गोरों का उधर जब चलता नहीं है तब सारे इधर आ जाते हैं. ये है ही एक क्या था वो
I mean,
फ्लाइट था ना, रॉबर्ट ने.
हमारे यहाँ पे लोग बहुत है ना, तो मार्केट तो मिल ही जाएगा
हाँ.
हर चीज के लिए. तो
इंडिपेंडेंस से पहले भी यही चालू था इनका.
would you buy a Tesla if it comes to India?
डिपेंड्स, उसको मैन्युफैक्चर करना पड़ेगा इंडिया में, और थोड़ा अपना ओपिनियन
Cheap होना
थोड़ा
पड़ेगा.
मेलो डाउन करना पड़ेगा. हाँ.
चीप होना पड़ेगा. Yeah, chat,
हाँ,
would
वही.
you what is the ideal cost that you would pay for a Tesla in India? Chat, this is a random question for you. How much would you pay? Like, how much do you think it should cost in India?
आई थिंक अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूँ तो
कितना?
30 लाख तक होना चाहिए.
30
लाख या फिर
लाख?
मैक्सिमम 30. हाँ, उतना हो. उसका जो मिडल रेंज का जो ये है, आफ्टर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होने के बाद, यहाँ पे भारत में पूरा मैन्युफैक्चर होने के बाद मैक्सिमम 30 लाख या फिर 35 लाख. मिडल वाला जो उसका मॉडल है, जो
Middle wala model.
वो.
Simmer is saying
हाँ,
40. So
उतना
I think chat is also saying 30 to 40 lakhs तक.
हाँ,
Some are saying
उतना वर्थ
20. 20 में नहीं मिलने वाला.
20 में नहीं मिलने वाला बिल्कुल.
20 में तो नहीं मिलेगा. I think the Tata Nexon one is also quite expensive, no? It's like some 20 lakh only. 18 या 20 lakh.
करेक्ट. दैट इज ट्रू.
Yeah. टैक्स लगाओ तो 40.
Tata-
टैक्स के बाद 40. ये तो नहीं होने वाला.
हाँ, absurd taxes on these cars, man. I mean, मैंने ये देखा है कि 28% कुछ तो GST लगता है,
हाँ.
और डिपेंडिंग ऑन द लेंथ उसके ऊपर 5% से 22% तक टैक्स जा सकता है.
Oh, that's
भले
true.
आप भारत में कर रहे हो.
That's
हाँ,
true. A lot
भाई
of
इतना
people.
tax?
but I mean, of course, imported cars पे तो luxury cars पे तो बहुत tax लग रहा है अभी. I mean, obviously लगना भी चाहिए.
नहीं इंडियन के यहाँ पे मैं बोल रहा हूँ
Indian का
28%
tax.
नॉर्मल लगा लेंगे और फिर लेंथ के बेसिस पे +5% to 22% ऐसा कुछ तो है. मतलब लूटिए.
Okay, Millennial Mind, your time is also up, friend. So I'm going to say
Okay.
bye-bye to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Nice talking to you again.
Nice talking.
And thank you
Bye.
for your
Have a
support,
nice
man.
day.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah. Welcome, man. Bye.
Okay, who else is there from last time? Shweta, are you there?
Sheetal, Hardy, Abito, Fast Scientist, and there is a new entry which is Democracy is Tiring, and also Trisha.
Oh, Trisha is also there. तो फिर हार्डी को पहले ले रहा हूँ because queue में he's I see him first, and then I'll take Sheetal. Hello, Hardy. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, perfect. How are you doing?
I'm good.
And yeah, perfect. And I hope everyone's doing good too today.
Yeah.
So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was like I was here last week, and coincidentally I was working on like my own kind of little research on rage bait, and it was a summit, and Ranveer was the topic. So I would like to discuss that kind of thing
Sure.
first too.
Sure.
Okay. Perfect. Do you have anything that you want to say first before we start?
No, I have already said a lot on it. So please tell me.
Okay, perfect. So just coincidentally, I just want to give a background. So I did journalism in India. Right now I'm in Canada. So I did journalism in India. Here I did broadcasting and digital media thing. So I'm very well versed in marketing and how the digital media works.
Okay.
And to be honest, I despise it. I hate it. And currently, what right now Twitter X is, it's really bad. So I was just like ranting on my Instagram. So somebody said like, just make a video on it. So that was I was working on it. And then what I found out, it was a recent article from BBC that just came, I think, in January or in December. So they were talking about how people are using rage bait and why it's profitable and it's making people a lot of money. And that was the whole thing on it. That it was like, okay, but what X did, so Elon, you know, how with new subscription, everything, you can get earn money through your tweets. So that kind of opened a floodgate for what people used to do back in days in internet.
Yeah.
I've done my fair share of trolling too.
Yeah.
When I was a teenager. But no, so that thing has made profitable now. You can
Is it
rage bait
profitable
people.
now? Is Twitter profitable
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, you can buy subscription and the blue check mark. And
No,
then
I don't know.
more
Like,
engagement
sorry,
you
I
get.
didn't know that Twitter was profitable now.
Yeah, they did that.
Oh wow.
They did
Okay,
that.
that's
So
interesting.
the more engagement you have, the more clicks you get. I
Yeah.
think you need to meet a certain criteria, just like YouTube. You need to have certain number of followers
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So Elon said, he want to make influencers. So this
Of course.
their version of influence. So rage bait is a very bottom of the barrel content, and if you open the floodgates for everyone to make content, and people don't know what to do, and they know I can make you angry, and that's gonna make me money, they are gonna do that, and that's what's happening, and that's what happened with Samir and with the whole Leighton thing. To be honest, I have not seen a single episode of Leighton other than that video clip that I saw. I was that out of the loop from what's going on in that regard, and that's what I was like. Oh, like Indian social media, like I know how the comment section is. Like you go on any social media, especially on Instagram, meme pages and everything. The comment section is apathy is the word that I would use for it.
So
people
someone in
have-
chat is saying that Twitter isn't profitable as a company, but individuals on Twitter can make
Individuals.
money. I agree.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
so
saying.
so
Like,
what
individuals like you
I've
and
been
me.
I've been on Twitter since 2008 or 9. It's like long time ago. Like I was one of the first few users that started using Twitter. So I've seen it go through some mega phases. Like I remember that there was this thing that they started. I think they partnered with Airtel or someone, if I remember, or Tata, where you could send SMSs that would become tweets. And then the responses you would get on your phone as SMSs also, and that's why it was 140 characters earlier, because some space would be taken up by the username, etc. So it was 140 characters for that reason, so that they could SMS it. It was like a very closed group of people. I remember, like in Nagpur, we had literally, like, we could count the number of people who were on Twitter, and we used to do meetups all the time. Like, we used to go for movies, we used to go to restaurants. I met so many new people because of Nagpur Twitter meetups. It was wild. Then there was this phase where I would call it how do I say it? The algorithm phase, which is like came around like 2016, 2017, where the real time behavior of Twitter just went away, and like a lot of political trolling also started during that time, and ruined kind of a lot of things. 2017, and of course the algorithm came in. And then uske baad, like, of course, Elon is another phase where he just completely changed everything. He just, like, now
Everything.
it's profitable for
Garbage
people.
dump.
Yeah.
People, yes.
It's a good quality garbage you throw into the dump, and people will
Yes.
just look at it and be like,
You-
"Arey, kya baat hai?"
You know, he called it the town square of internet or the world. I feel like it's more like a dumpster. That's in the
It's a
back
dumpster
alley.
fire. Yeah, I call it the dumpster fire
Yeah.
of the world. Yeah, absolutely.
So like it has like spiked up such rage bait content, and in that you add fake misinformation and everything. So there's like huge spike in racism even in Canada, especially like I've been here for 7 years, and it's completely different what it was when I came in 2018. It's completely different.
Yeah.
So that's got me thinking. That's why I was doing this. And then what like
Sorry,
what
can I
made a
interrupt
connection
you,
in that-
Hardy? Just a second.
Yes. Go for it.
Vikram 47 just made a very strange comment. He said that, did you know Elon spends only 2 minutes every day on social media, the ultimate rage baiter? I think Elon is there all the time on X, no?
Yeah, I feel like I have muted him. Like I don't get his tweets anymore, but I feel like he's there because he's anytime, even with mute, he's showing up on my timeline.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
where,
I
like,
also tried
he
that.
tweets and everything.
Elon Musk is just everywhere on Twitter. It's his platform. I mean, if
Yeah.
you can't do that,
Like,
then
I
what's
don't
the
mind
point?
it. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind like him. Like I just don't want to listen from him directly because he just like say nonsense.
Yeah. Look at
Things.
this. 58 seconds ago, something is logical, he said. President Trump says America is happy to stay committed to NATO as long as Europe starts paying instead of free. Oh, wow. He's going super anti-Ukraine, no?
Oh yeah.
So basically
And,
pro-Russia, and everybody seems to be cool with it.
Yeah. Everyone's like,
What
oh,
is
okay,
happening?
fine.
Wild.
Logic, and I feel like what Vikram said, like 5 minutes, seems very logical because it seems like he don't read what he's retweeting. He's just like perfect. It seems like this is gonna blow people's mind or like rage people. Go for it.
Oh,
And that's
dude,
bad
no,
because
that's not. I don't believe that, because I think like
no, I don't-
29 minutes
I don't
ago, 32 minutes ago, space mission, 100% Elon Musk retweeting things, all dressed up
Do you
today.
think he has a team of like social media managers that just randomly tweet?
They just send him like things and say that, "Acha sir, isko na 100% लिख के डाल दो." Like, perfect,
like, okay.
amazing, absolutely, cool, truth. That's logical.
That's what he's doing.
That's what he
He's
does.
that,
That's
like-
true. I mean, he can hire
didn't
people
even
to
know.
do that.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was a Canadian citizen, and he said Canada is not a real country, so people started a petition here that to revoke his citizenship, which
Yeah.
they can't do. But that's just funny. I was like, wait a minute, I thought he was from South Africa. What's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah,
But-
he is, no? Oh, by the way, did you
yeah.
see the Trump has launched the kya? He's going to launch a gold card now, which is like,
Oh, yeah.
if you pay $5 million, you can get green card or accelerated green. It's green card plus, apparently. So I was watching this show. I think Desi Lydek said this freakishly hilarious joke, which is like, "Oh, I didn't know I was getting America with ads till now, and I need to get like a premium plan to get it without ads." Uh, yeah,
That's just sums up the whole situation in
yeah,
America right
exactly. But
So
do you
that
agree with buying citizenship?
uh, with for 5 million, no. Like if I have $5 million and I'll rather invest in a business either in Canada or I'll just go back India and do that or just live comfortably. It's 43
I'm
crore
pretty sure a lot of
rupees.
rich Indians would be very happy with paying for a green card in America.
What's the point though for at that point? If you
They
have
will
that much
live there.
money, then you are
It's a
living
first world
that life
country.
anyways.
Life is good there, I guess. That's why people flock there.
But why
I
would
mean-
you spend $5 million like that when they can access the immigration legally quickly?
How much will be 5 million in rupees? Chat, kitna hoga re?
I think it's like 40 crores or something.
It'll be 40 crore. 40 crore
Yeah.
plus?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like if you have that much money in India, then you are living
Hey,
that lifestyle
that's how
anyways.
much a Rajya Sabha seat will also cost, okay? So it's a choice between buying a Rajya Sabha seat or American citizenship.
Okay, and that I'll take.
But if you get a Rajya Sabha seat, for 6 years you get a diplomatic passport. So you can just go to the US whenever you want.
and live there.
Double faida.
That's true.
Yeah.
You have influence too.
Chat, what would you do? Would you get a Rajya Sabha seat or would you get a green card for America in 43, 45 crore?
And also, you don't have any perks. You just buying it. You still have to go there, invest in your house, buy things
Hey,
there.
I guess
So
if you
it's
have
more than
if you
that.
have 45 crore lying around, you will buy it. Of course, you will buy like a house after that. I mean, you'll have more money
But
than
it's
that.
more than that. It's
not.
still
It's
more
not
than
like
that.
it's
just
not like
what you
oh
said.
look, I have like 45 crore and all of it I'm just going to spend to get like a green card. That would be stupid. That would be very
It's the
stupid. Like
Indian brain.
बैंक अकाउंट
That's
जीरो
the
हो गया
Indian
उसके बाद तो प्लेन का टिकट कैसे मिलेगा? So that's not.
You know, there are people who will do that. Who will be
Yeah.
like, yeah, ऐसे करेंगे. And that's what people are doing on internet. Like, have you seen? I think there was a few Indian ex-users who were like, oh, just for 5 million you can get citizenship. You're like, you're not going there.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No, I have a controversial opinion about this. I'm okay with buying citizenship. I think
Me too,
every
at
country
that
should have a
point.
price for citizenship. Because listen, we are in this amazing neoliberal world now where apparently we live in real capitalism. So might as well, no? Like might as well, like rich people should be allowed to be mobile. Then like खरीद लो citizenship, उसमें क्या है? Like Dubai में also, like if you buy property, I think you get like a citizenship or something like, right? Something like that.
There is something like that. in
Yeah.
Dubai. I think Dubai.
Okay,
Yeah,
Hardy, sorry, your time is also up, and I will have to let you go.
sounds good. No worries.
Yeah,
Thank
but
for
hope
having
you
me,
had
Mehta.
fun. Hope you had good
Yes.
time talking to me.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Meghna.
Yeah. Chat, in case you notice, if you come up and talk to me, I can divert the conversation to anything. Yes, that's how fun it is.
So now the proverbial nerd lord knows everything because he is Lord. He's coming true. Batao.
No, I don't. हाँ बोल ना कौन है next?
Sheetal.
Oh, Sheetal. Okay.
Sheetal and then True Sith 69. Okay.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, Sheetal. How are you doing?
I am good. Thank you for asking.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice to meet you again. Nice to meet you again.
Yes, same here, same here. And congratulations on getting 192 votes.
Thank you.
Here, I want to speak about Ranveer and Samai's incident.
Ranveer. Okay,
And-
fair enough. Yeah.
And I want to start with a quote by Hillary Clinton, which says, "You can't keep snakes in your backyard and expect them only to bite your neighbors. Eventually, those snakes are going to turn on whoever has them in the backyard."
Very true.
Of course, she mentioned this regarding a much serious issue, but I would like to draw a parallel here
Yeah.
because we should always be careful who we associate ourselves with.
Yeah.
And I hope these people, albeit hollow and dumb and having a carpet-like personality, understand now, at least now, that there is a reason why liberals, left-leaning people, and people like you or Medusa or Kunal Kamra fight so hard about important issues. And because when they mess up, all of us go down together.
But here's the thing, Sheetal. I would like to believe that, but I don't think they will, honestly, because I've seen far too many
They
of
won't
these.
understand, I know that, but at least
No,
just
because
hope
also left, like whatever that means, left, liberal, whatever you want to call it, anti-establishment people are now easy punching bags, no? So, like for everyone, right? So, like if you are even remotely popular and powerful on social media, तुमको लेफ्ट को गाली मारोगे तो राइट विंग मतलब चबा लेंगे बेसिकली लाइक चबाएंगे मतलब नाइसली not like in a bad way. Like,
but now
right wing
that
would promote you.
but now that they have gotten their hands burnt, I hope they remember this.
I doubt it. I think my theory,
Even I doubt it.
my thing is now I think
Here's
they
the
will
thing.
go even more pro establishment.
They don't think
And
so.
one point towards
Sincerely
that
hope.
is there is this
Huh.
funny stand up I was watching, Gaurav Kapoor or someone, I don't know, who said
Uh-huh,
that Ranveer apologized in 2 hours. When that,
Immediately.
yeah, it's like it didn't even take him 2 hours to post an apology video, and he's like कि दिल्ली वाला होता तो he would be like मैंने तो किया ही नहीं है. So, like,
Yes. I watched that. Quite
Yeah.
funny.
but do you think that they will
I
learn
sincerely-
from this?
I would like to believe that they will. I don't know. I sincerely hope so.
Someone told me
I
last
hope they
time
will.
only no कि Samay got like some 300K more subscribers after this controversy. I'm like यार
Be
मुझे
that
भी
as it
I was
may,
like मुझे भी
at
कर
least
दो यार
I
कोई
hope they
controversy.
use some amount of their intelligence, if they have any.
Well, I guess they
Yeah,
do have a
that's a
content
debatable.
brain, if that counts as intelligence now.
But now they should know that it is also about their families' safety and their own safety and their career as well, right? So I just hope they are at least careful, or at least let us breathe and
Let
not
us
come
breathe.
at us.
No, that they
Yeah.
will continue.
Let them still continue doing the stupidity, but at least when they look at us, they should at least they should have some amount of shame, at least some amount of shame. Because
but,
if they become serious about this whole digital regulations, etc., all of us will get affected, right?
True. No, but like what you said also is very interesting. What you said about like let's say for example Medusa or other people who are anti-establishment, people like me who are anti-establishment, they should understand why we do it. Honestly, the thing is,
Yes.
sometimes there is this weird pressure also, no, on us, which is like, for example, let's say I don't like what, let's say, Beer Biceps did with MyGov, right? Which is like he did like those fluffy interviews, etc. It was not good. Like, I mean, but I will call it out, right? I will say, no, I don't like this, right? But I will never ask for banning it, right? But at the same time, now what happens is
Listen, then we would become extremists, right?
Yeah,
We are
yeah,
not
and I
asking
don't
that.
agree
All
with.
we are asking is,
I don't agree that they should be shut down, right? I mean, like legally, तो
Yes.
definitely नहीं.
Same here.
Like you can
Let them do
criticize them all
whatever
you
they
want.
Yes, but at least when they look at us, when they look at our face, let there be some amount of shame.
No, true, absolutely. But my thing is that it's so tricky though, which is this I don't think people understand this concept anymore. That you can be critical of something, but also be okay with it being existing. So, for example,
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
okay with something like India's Got Latent existing. I'm okay with AIB roast existing. I'm okay with people
Same
watching
here.
it also, right?
Same here.
But at the same time, I would also like express my opinion about why I don't like it, why I don't think it is good, or why I don't agree with certain things that happen there. that sort of position, I don't think people really understand anymore. Because honestly, it's
That
like
requires maturity, Meghnad,
yes, yes,
which these
correct,
people lack.
correct.
So you are expecting too much from them. I am just expecting them to have some shame in their eyes. That's all.
I sorry, but I doubt that because dude literally does podcasts on yetis and ghosts. What do you expect?
Let him do that. I don't care. Let him speak whatever he wants. But the next time he puts all of us in danger, because now they are going to come up with some rules. And they will give this as a reason. And nobody will be able to speak up, especially these elders. They won't be able to.
No, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. But I hear you. I understand what point you're making.
I'm so angry at these people. They've all, I mean, they've been dumb, yes, I agree. And I accept them being dumb. But at least not to this extent.
Yeah, I also feel like and see, this is where things get tricky for me again, because I did that video on the whole thing, right? India's got latent stupidity, whatever. And I realized after watching it, like after a few days when I saw it again, it's very hard to not sound sanctimonious when you call them out. Right? For example, like the kind of content that, let's say, Ranveer does, which is like Yeti and ghosts and whatever, and someone like me would be like, dude, can you seriously stop? Like, I mean, is this seriously like something that you want
Let him
out
do
in
it,
the
no?
world? But then,
But why should he? Let people have some entertainment. I mean, I don't mind laughing at him. It's a nice, fun, better show than any of the stand-up comedy show.
okay, so
I can
cringe
laugh
watch
at
wise,
it.
it's great.
I don't watch him, but I'm just saying that there are people who can watch and laugh. It's not harmful. It's not harming anybody. But what I'm saying is that you can't befriend a con artist and expect that person not to con you at all. Why do you think all of us stay away from these people, these right extremists?
Yeah, true.
There's
Fair
a
enough.
reason.
Fair enough.
So don't play with the fire, is my point.
Yeah, I agree. यहाँ पे Aditya is making a comment. He's saying, did you watch Dhruv Rathi's on this issue? Someone had once said
Yeah,
that he's afraid
he's
of...
done a good job.
I haven't seen that one. Has said that he's afraid of hurting the left, but as per Dhruv, getting called out is still a better option than getting death threats by the right. This is true. I mean, like, I agree with that
Yes.
general sentiment, yeah.
Yes. Okay, now about the next one, the Trump
Yeah.
and Elon thing. I've been watching a lot of videos. I'll just try and sum up everything quickly. Elon Musk was not always a conservative, it seems. And I was watching this one video. Do you want me to share the link in this one?
What is it?
I'll share it with you later.
Okay.
I was just watching a YouTube video where the three YouTubers, I don't know if they have worked in some newspaper, magazines, or something like that. Probably they were journalists, I guess, ex-journalists, whatever it may be. They mentioned that because Elon Musk now has a trans daughter and his ex Grimes, I believe, she was a trans ally and all of those things. And now that they are not in good terms, and also that some of them came after his business, etc. Because of that, he has flipped and he's changed his opinion, is what they say.
Oh, no, I feel like I have an example for this, Sheetal. Do you know this gentleman called Anand Ranganathan?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
So it's the same thing. So what happened with Anand Ranganathan, and it's actually quite sad when you look at it, which is there are these people, right, who basically have got no love in their life, poor things, like they've been mistreated at a young age, whatever, jo bhi hai. And then suddenly, so basically they're trying to align with a particular group of people, so they start talking like them, they start agreeing with them. You know, even if they're being contrarian, they'll be very careful about it because they don't want to upset people, right, around them. Then suddenly they will go online and they will say something, and suddenly they will get like a lot of wah-wah. right? And it is not an opinion that your other friends agree with, your real life friends, right? So
Yes,
then
yes.
this fellow will go and start testing the grounds and, like just doing that again and again, and then sees there is results, which is more and more people are
Yes.
coming and, like sort of praising them for being the greatest person. Like, for example, with Ranganathan sir, Ranga uncle as we call him, it's so ridiculous, dude. Like, so I remember, like, when he was on Hafta, no? Like, he used to come on this News Laundry podcast. He was a very reasonable fellow, right? So he was he
Okay.
was argumentative. Like, he would not agree with a lot of left-leaning liberal thought, etc. But at least he was not abusive about it, right? But what happened?
Same is the case with Elon, it seems. As in,
Exactly
he used
my
to tweet
point.
about.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But what happened is, when he went on TV, right? What he used to do is that he started getting these 2-minute bites, which is like he would write down this long rant, right? With like some very flowery language, which is cursing the left or opposition or Congress or whoever he wants. And then he would palify on
You'll
like
get more
TV
views.
channels. Then that would be shared on Twitter by him. And then that would be shared by the larger BJP IT cell ecosystem. That is how he became
Okay,
an
okay.
absolute celebrity there, right? So,
Okay, so basically a
opportunist.
chameleon.
Yeah. And that is exactly what I think
Okay.
happened to Elon also. Which is like suddenly he realized
Probably.
Arey, these people believe anything I say. They don't challenge me at all. But if he was first interacting with like left-leaning liberal type people, we argue with each other all the time. We don't agree with each other. Like we actually like take pleasure in arguing with each other.
Okay. Here, one last thing.
Yeah.
If we just zoom out and see the whole thing, I earlier used to think that we are on a linear road. We are improving day after day, year after year. But the older I get, I realize that we are more like a pendulum. Okay, so I believe you know about sine wave also.
Yes.
So there is
Pendulum, yeah.
up and down. Yeah, it keeps changing all the time. So I believe that in America, especially, or even if you consider the current neo-Nazi rise in Germany and almost everywhere for that matter, even our country, you see more conservative mindset and far right being more powerful. I guess if I take US as an example, I have seen certain things, certain trends change. One is the boss babe to trad wives.
Oh, yeah.
Then the schools were too liberal, and then the parents started worrying that the children were not learning anything, substantial. And then, I even watched one of the debates about abortion rights.
Yeah.
Seriously, some of the people are extremely conservative to the point that they are dumb and they bring religion very often in their conversation. And
Because
they're
it's
so
easy.
blinded by their beliefs that they can't see anything.
Any
I feel
argument based on faith is just easy to throw around, right? Because it's
yes,
based on
yes,
faith.
and they're so confident about it as well.
Because it's based on faith, right? It's like if you basically
God.
believe in like a deity or whatever, and then
They keep mentioning the word church so much. Say believe. I mean, let your faith be on side, but use logic also.
yeah.
Or,
Okay, sorry,
also,
Sheetal, I'll have to interrupt you because your
one
time
last
is up.
thing.
Yeah.
One last thing.
Acha, okay, last thing.
I feel we have to learn more and more about arts and humanities, etc., because
Yes.
we've been concentrating too much on science and technology, because of which we've been developing capitalistic mindset. We need a combination of capitalism, socialism, etc., and that is the only way we can change the current behavior. Is what I feel.
No, I agree. Absolutely.
All right, then. It was
Thank
nice
you.
talking.
Thank you, Sheetal. Nice talking to you as always. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Meghna, the Discord link you put up has expired. I've put out a new one. Can you just pin it
Okay, where is it? Oh, huh.
in chat? And the next person is TrueSight69.
Truth Sith. Yes. There was someone who said something. Wait, Simple Man का ही पढ़ने वाला था मैं अभी. What he was saying. Anyway, never mind. Retract कर लिया. Deep dive into delimitation topic MPGA campaign. Oh, speaking of MPGA, friends, I have news. Okay, chat. Sorry, guys. Truth sit. I'll come to you just a second. Chat. Do you remember long time ago we did this nice little campaign called MPGA campaign? I'm talking about the actual campaign that we did where we put out like how we can improve parliament, number of days, etc. If you remember that, please say hi, because there is an update on that. It's actually quite a big update. I can't believe I forgot about it. You remember? Yeah. Oh, see, this is nice watch. Oh, my watch? Thank you. Yeah, you remember, right? So just for people who don't know, so we did this campaign where we basically put out certain demands before the 2024 elections, that parties in their manifesto should put in points to improve parliament functioning. Essentially 100 minimum days, 1 day to the opposition, a bunch of reforms that we thought can be made. So Congress had taken it up, a bunch of others had taken it up. We have two MPs who are putting in private members' bills based on our ideas. It's Professor Jha and I believe it's Shashi Tharoor. Yeah, Shashi Tharoor and Professor Jha are two people who are putting out bills and private members' bills which are going into parliament, one in Lok Sabha and one in Rajya Sabha, with our ideas in them. So even if it didn't go into manifestos, Derek has taken it up. My bad. Derek has taken it up, not Tharoor. Derek and Manoj Jha, basically two people have taken it up. Yes. Gaurav, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I was giving credit to the wrong person. My bad. Yes. So we have bills going into parliament, both in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. I will pull them up and we can do like an analysis of them. Now, before we get too excited, I am excited. The fact that it is becoming a private members bill is big. Some MPs are interested in parliamentary reform. I'm glad to know. But what we'll do is on stream, we will take a look at them. But also, they are private members bills. So nothing really happens with private members bills. But at the same time, it is now a legislation. Amazing. Lovely. The fact is that the idea has now gone in and it is there for all to see. So I'm very happy. So yeah, MPGA working. धीरे धीरे हो रहा है, कुछ कुछ हो रहा है लाइफ में. What was the topic of the bill? It is Parliament Reform Bill or something. Basically, they put in like a bunch of ideas there. Opposition days, special sessions, some other things also. I'll take a look at it. I have to go into the details of it. I haven't gone into it yet. But once I do, I will let you know. I just found out about it yesterday. Someone told me. True Sith, hello, how are you doing? Hi. Hello, can you hear me? True Sith? Hello? Can't hear you. True Sith can't hear you, man. Hello?
So maybe we can take on democracy is tiring until then.
Yeah, let's take democracy is tiring. True Sith, I'll bring you back. Hello, democracy is tiring.
So now let's discuss about Elon Musk.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So I blame the movie Iron Man 2 for bringing Elon Musk into the zeitgeist because that movie gave him that reference where that Robert Downey Jr.'s character of Iron Man went and talked to him like he's an equal
Yeah.
genius billionaire kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that somehow started like a entire marketing thing about him where all his companies and everything became they came up as his genius ideas,
Yeah.
which now, if you even read most of his, like most of the opposition research or stuff done on him later on, you come to know that though he is having a fair amount of technical knowledge in terms of programming and all, but he has been more of a usurper of power in the company and all. Like, for example, the first company that he came up with before PayPal and all, there he kind of sidelined the partner who he was working with and then took credit for the entire company.
What was the
Same
company?
app.
What was it doing?
It was called, it was something to do with online payments only. Like before PayPal, it was
Before
like an
PayPal.
online payment.
Okay.
So yeah, before PayPal. So basically, I believe the company was bought by eBay. So basically, what happened at that point in time, online payments used to take a lot of time to get settled. Like it wouldn't happen instantly.
Shubham is saying it
It
was
would
called
take 3-4
Zip2.
days. Zip2, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's Zip2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, at that point, those payments wouldn't get settled immediately. And so he found a way to kind of uh, reduce the administrative time for settling the payments,
Okay.
and which eBay bought it from them, which helped their online marketing business. Like the payments could happen and people could buy things quicker. So he got a good payout from that. Then he invested in other companies like PayPal and all, and there also apparently PayPal had other, like his other partners who were there in PayPal. Like there's one billionaire investor guy who he had a falling out with, who basically kicked him out of the company eventually. What's his name? He's part of the PayPal mafia, and he was one of the guys who, if you are aware
Wait,
of
wasn't that
this
guy,
news,
what's his name? Andreessen? No. क्या नाम
Peter
था?
Thiel, I think.
Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel.
Peter
Yeah,
Thiel, I
Peter
think.
Thiel. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was the person who was originally like in charge of PayPal, and Musk was like battling with control for him, but he managed to get the upper hand and drive Musk out of that. Obviously, Musk got a payout from that also. And what's interesting is in all these battles, right? Musk got lucky in doing one thing, is that always maintaining the tag of being the co-founder of the company. So he would get a payout, but he would also legally ensure that no one can take that credit of him being the founding member of the company. Most cases, he would not be a founding member. He would be an investor who came and then drive out the founding members of that company.
Got it.
So that's how his businesses kind of go. And then this Iron Man phase comes in, that is in 2010, where then like an entire marketing thing starts happening where, he starts going on Joe Rogan's podcast, he starts
Sorry,
appearing in all the liberal media.
I just pause a second. Chat, there is a photo on your screen right now. Is that Peter Thiel? The PayPal, like his old photo, which is always cropped out to show how ugly Elon used to look. But I didn't know there's another person in this photo, honestly. When I searched for it, I was like, what? That's Thiel, right? Yeah, chat बोल रहा है वही Thiel है. Okay, go on, sorry, continue. So then went on Joe Rogan, you were saying.
No. So basically, then he started this marketing campaign where he used to go on all these. It's not just Joe Rogan. Like he'd come on Big Bang Theory and all these kind of shows. Where, for example, if you remember his Big Bang Theory episode, there he comes as a billionaire who's working in a soup kitchen.
Oh, I didn't know he came in Big Bang Theory.
Oh, he did come in Big Bang Theory.
Appeared
It's
as
one of the
himself
episodes
in Big Bang Theory in the Platonic Permutation. Musk as a guest star, critics has mixed reviews. Musk is an American businessman and investor who has made cameo appearances in many films. Iron Man 2 में था ये?
हाँ, मैं वही बोला ना, 2010 Iron Man 2 में था वो.
What? Okay, Simpsons पता है, South Park also पता है, Young Sheldon, Rick and Morty. Oh yeah, Rick and Morty में one episode में he was there, yes. matlab his
Creepy
voice.
great Elon Tusk. Yeah.
Yeah, Elon
No,
Tusk.
but
Yeah.
my point is, it's been a very like strategically thing to clear his image and make him look like a good guy. I don't feel he is that good. Obviously, he's not that good. If he's a billionaire at this point, so he has some skeletons in his closet. You don't know what then. But yeah. Secondly, so there's a biographer of his, some guy who had shadowed him for a while writing his story. I
Right.
believe his name is Isaac Abrahamson or someone who wrote his
Oh yeah, yeah.
biography.
I know. I
And
saw
that
one.
guy,
I
yeah.
saw an interview with him where he's probably the one who spoke about how obsessive he was on Twitter. Is that the guy? Like
On
hotel
Twitter,
room
yeah,
में
yeah,
बंद
yeah.
करके
Dude,
like.
yeah.
So sorry. I have to
He said
repeat
that
this
dude,
story because it was crazy. So he says that Elon
yeah.
was so obsessed with Twitter that at one point one friend came and put his phone in a locker inside his room
Yeah.
and told him कि for 12 hours you cannot look at the phone. Elon Musk, I think he bribed the hotel people or something, and then they cracked the lock so that he could just tweet about something. I was like, what?
Something.
Bizarre.
Dude, so he has that kind of addictive, like, personality.
Yeah.
And then everyone is still trying to think of him as some sort of genius savior, which is kind of retarded and stupid, but it is what it is now. So like you mentioned Desi Lidak in a previous
Yes.
conversation.
Yes.
So yeah, along with Desi Lidak, there is this guy on the Daily Show. He's called Josh Johnson. I don't know if you follow his work.
No, I don't.
He is obviously a correspondent. He's a correspondent on the Daily Show,
Is he
but
the
he's also
sorry?
a
Is he the African American guy?
yes.
I know.
He's the
So
African
yeah. I
American
haven't
guy,
seen his work,
and
but I know he's a correspondent. Yeah.
dude, he's a very prolific stand-up comic.
Oh.
Very prolific in the sense, he has been putting out an hour of stand-up comedy for the last 20 months continuously on YouTube, all fresh material. All
Really?
fresh material. So yeah, and crazy, and most of his content. So since he has this, because of his background of being the Daily Show correspondent and having to go through, basically he has the same background as you. You know what you had for News Laundry, where you had to see the entire content of the day, see the entire news cycle of the day,
Right.
and then come up with content to present to people. He
Right.
also has the same thing, but since he's a stand-up comic, he basically uses that to do a lot of stand-up comedy on topical topics, like what is happening in the recent news cycle. He'll like do an entire hour of material, and it's
Oh
all well
wow.
shot and all that. Yeah, so he has made some excellent bits on Elon Musk, okay? And one of that is he's like so Elon Musk technically by birth is a South African, right? He is a South African. He's a white South African, but he's a South African. So he was like, Elon Musk got a lot of, he kind of curated this image in the upcoming to the elections, right? He catered a lot to the right wing. So by catering a lot to the right wing is he kind of joined all these gamer groups, these online gamer groups, and he made this fake profile, which is supposed to be the number one player in Diablo and all these things. And most of these players basically have a very huge right-wing base. And when I say right-wing, it's not just any right-wing, it's the right-wing youth base.
Yeah.
The guys who are energized to do all these incels and blah, 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 those kind of people. Who basically he managed to gather and energize them to come to vote and stuff like that. So what is funny is those guys, when they were supporting Elon Musk and voting Trump for power, was like they were wanting jobs. They are like, okay, there are not enough jobs in the American market. Like we need jobs for ourselves. All jobs are going to Indians or Chinese, or basically it's going to Mexicans or whatever. That racist purview. So Elon Musk was, you people are right. You people are right. And you know what's the reason for that? It's the education system. The education system is bad. That's why these jobs are going. So these guys got mobilized in that sense, and they voted for him, and they got him into power. So now, once they got him into power, right, he's like, now we need these people, the people who can actually do the jobs. That are the people who have got your H-1B visas,
Huh.
which are obviously the people coming from the other countries, and it's not the
Right.
white people.
Yeah.
So Josh Johnson pointed that out. He's like, have you ever seen a white man be called African in a racist way? And it's like the moment the MAGA public realized that Elon Musk is taken their support for the jobs and thing, but he's still looking to support the H-1B visas. They turned on him and they started calling
That
him
happened
an
in the first
African,
week
like in a very
only.
racist way.
Yeah, that happened
Yeah.
before the inauguration only, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
remember
happened.
that. I
That's when.
remember covering it on a live stream or speaking about it also. Because wild, dude. Like, I mean, like, essentially like illegal immigration करके फिर H-1B visa को support में आ गया. I remember that. Yeah.
आ गया. And he's like, he openly said that I will go to war on H-1B
I
visas.
know, I
That's
saw
a
that.
racist
And
which
then
he
Trump
finally
also
had to
like
come up
hemmed and
say
hawed and he was like, I think it's fine or something. But sorry, I have to
So,
cut you
like,
off and because your time is up also.
oh, okay. Good. So, anyways, if nothing else, like I just wanted to point out all these
Yeah.
discrepancies in his life.
Yeah.
And, just as a shout out to Josh Johnson, those who want to follow his stand-up comedy, just watch a couple of his videos. You guys will find very interesting the way he sees things. And just again, it's purely because you and him, you all have similar backgrounds in terms of content creation. So
Right.
the way he comes up with his topic
Have you all
was
seen the
quite inspiring, actually.
Nice. I'll check
All
him
right.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's get True Sith again and see if he's there.
Yeah, he's back. Sorry, they are back, and
I don't know if his mic is working.
Yep.
Though.
Hi.
Hi, Truth Sith. Hi. Just a second. Just wait.
Yeah.
Sahil, thank you for the support. Elon has apparently tried to only have sons through IVF. It made me gain a new appreciation for why his daughter is trans now. And apparently he only takes care of XAE12 wala kid. Apparently like he's the only kid I have seen him with, honestly. And isn't like one of his kids called Technicus Maximus or some shit? Like bizarre. Why would... Oh my god, bizarre. Anyway, chodo. You can name your kids whatever you want, especially if you're the richest person in the world. Hi Trusit, how are you doing?
Hello, hi, I'm good. So सबसे पहले तो इलॉन की like सारे बात कर रहे हैं. There's one weird observation जो मैंने देखी. That is like ever since that assassination happened of the CEO, वो तब से अपने बच्चे को ह्यूमन शील्ड की तरह साथ कैरी कर रहा है.
कब से?
I don't- जब से वो CEO
Oh,
मरा
that
था, like,
Luigi thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh damn. That you might be onto something. तो इसीलिए बच्चे को कैरी कर रहे हैं वो. Oh god.
I genuinely feel this. I know it's like
Wild theory,
मेरे इसके
but
basis में.
sure. Okay, go on.
बिकॉज तब से ये इलेक्शन जीता, तब से बच्चे को साथ कैरी करना पार्टीज में, हर एक फंक्शंस में, लाइक दैट
Like, listen, no, I don't think that theory is true because Oval Office में तो कोई नहीं आएगा ना मारने के लिए. Oval Office में बच्चे को क्यों लेके जा रहा है वो? Public में I understand, but like.
Oh yeah, I think probably that carrying on the stick, but yeah, that's just my theory.
Fair enough. Go on.
Second is like I just wanted to know कि like I was just going through different, जैसे US में अभी different bills or orders या इंडिया में जो पास होते हैं, they are very broad, मतलब almost सब cover करते हैं. Who writes them? They are very vague, very broad. Like I just don't get it. कि
The executive
how
orders,
do
you
they
mean?
phrase them? Exactly.
Yeah.
या इंडिया में जो random bills अब ये लाते हैं, those like I don't get the fact कि they are so broad and so bad कि तुम किसी भी तरह interpret कर सकते हो.
Basically, they are
So I
vaguely
wanted to
worded
ask you
for a reason,
because
essentially. Dude, no, the one thing I
okay.
saw, like the executive orders that are given, they're like essays. Have you noticed? They don't really have legal language.
Mm-hmm. I actually saw that one. Uh, जिसके अंदर वो birthright citizenship block करने का था. It was essentially an essay.
Federal Register. Where was the executive order things that I have seen? No, these are the past ones, I think. I think White House के website पे होगा ना? हाँ, White House पे presidential actions. Yeah, these are the ones. Implementing the president's development of government efficiency, cost efficiency, ये देख. It's like contract cost justification once the system described. No, wait, what was I reading? I thought there were like some early ones which were like written like essays, or was I reading something else? I don't know. Go on, go on.
I actually wanted to know कि मतलब I just wanted to get into the like थोड़ा nitty-gritties में like public policy कैसे होती है, like how are these framed. So I like एक थोड़ी I just wanted to have a conversation with you because you have some experience in this. I wanted to know. I wanted to gain some background.
So, what is the question here? Sorry.
Like, why are these bills, why are these orders like so vague and so broadly worded?
Got
Like,
it, got it. So, I mean, I can't speak about like America so much, but I can speak about India a little bit. One of the things I've seen, like for example, if you want to look at like reasonable restrictions, just like in our constitution only, like you know, like free speech is not absolute. There are reasonable restrictions. There are things like obscenity, morality, or outraging the modesty of a woman is a crime, right? But when you actually look at the term outraging the modesty of a woman, it can be interpreted in multiple ways. So sometimes what happens is that the bureaucracy likes these vague ass laws also, like the executives especially, because it would let them have more leeway and control over people. So if you basically, if the language is very tight and it actually describes everything and defines everything and tells you exactly what the law is doing, then it doesn't leave any wriggle room for the executive or the people in power, right? So in that case, it actually is convenient for them to have like loosely worded random laws which can be interpreted one way or the other, and they leave it to the Supreme Court to interpret it then. So Supreme Court takes its own sweet time, the judiciary goes through it, and then they are the ones like, oh yeah, it means this, but actually like it's written this, but it actually means this. So then they are the ones who are like chiseling it down and making it more applicable, which is I think a complete waste of time because it can be done in the initial drafting process also. But yeah, I don't think anybody cares about this nuance anymore. And our laws, honestly, I cannot tell you how bad they have become. Guys, are there any lawyers here in the chat? Have you, is it just me, or were the bills that you used to read earlier, legislations which were in like 2011, 2012, were a lot more sensible and well drafted than the ones we see right now, like the BNS or like all these other like broadcasting bill, the most shitty piece of law I have ever read, draft law. I'm not even a lawyer, by the way, but when I read them, I'm like, holy mother of God, who drafted this shit? Like even I can see how bad it is. Like, so yeah, lawyer here, 2-3 lawyers who are also saying, yeah, I think they also agree. Truth it, yeah. So you were saying.
नहीं, मैंने बस एक वो आपसे इस बात में पूछना था कि लाइक जैसे अभी इतना ये वेग करते जा रहे हैं कि एंड सेम गोस फॉर सी, अब जैसे CW, दे जस्ट ओपन इट अप एंड इतनी वेग इंटरप्रिटेशन.
Yeah,
whether
yeah,
there
yeah.
will be a national register, whether
And
won't be, and like
what's really sad is that, okay, so I'll tell you something, a personal thing, okay? Um, I was a lamp, right? So I had no legal training or policy training or whatever it is. Like, I learned on the job. So one of the things that I had to do was prepare a brief for my MB in the morning, right? So like, for example, morning में कोई भी random bill आ जाता था, and then I had to like मगजमारी करके call a few lawyers, like talk to some people who know what is going on, and then figure out कि वो law में क्या हो रहा है, until a point where I was able to read it myself. And since I didn't have that training required, I was reading, and I almost knew where I can point out things, like finance bill में कहाँ पे क्या छुपा होगा type things. Like, it just instinctively started happening. Then what I realized was that if someone like me, if a dumbass like me can actually read these laws and interpret them and put it out in like to MPs, tell MPs about it, I should actually tell people about it, right? And my idea was that if a dumbass like me is able to do this, then anybody should be able to do this, right? At least lawyers should be able to do this. Like, lawyers should be able to make content like I am making. So I started Constitution and I started doing these videos because I thought that more people should be covering policy, laws, etc. And also pointing out ki laws mein actually hai kya, and explaining it to people in a way that they understand. And I thought that once I started that, there would be like 10 other people who would be like, I can do a better job than this idiot, like, which is me, and I am an idiot. But nobody did. It's so strange to me. Like, I started making videos in 2016, 2017. And seriously, I'm waiting. Like, boss, why aren't more people looking at laws and making videos, simplifying them like nicely? Why not? All I see are UPSC people, right? So UPSC people who are like teachers, etc., who are training people in UPSC, they are the ones who are doing this to a certain extent, but not exactly in the way that is like consumable by the masses. So only UPSC students will come to them and they will look at this law because उनके paper में आ सकता है. But it's not like a real world application or understanding कि तुमको कैसे effect पड़ रहा है. But yeah, I'm still waiting, man. It's really sad.
sure. Thank you, Meghnath. And one more thing, like, do you have some good resources जहाँ से पढ़ सकते हैं, like कि कैसे सारा होता है, procedures, processes,
PRS, look at PRS,
policy?
legislative research. Like, I mean, American, iska to, I think, what is that channel called? John Green ka channel. Have you seen that? Chat, remind me, what is the John Green educational channel, which is excellent. Like, if you want to learn about American politics. Sorry, वो बताएंगे, chat बताएगा मुझे. मैं बताऊंगा, chat में दिखाई देगा ट्रूसित, but yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Meghnath. That's all I wanted to ask. And
Thank you.
that's
Yeah,
it.
the channel is called Crash Course, by the way. You can go check it out. Crash Course. Yeah. Thank you, Sid. Bye. Crash Course. Yeah, Crash Course is amazing. I love it. I've tried teaching law and gave up and thought of doing it on social media. Aniruddha, thank you for the support, friend. Guys, just a reminder for tomorrow, if you are a Giga member, you will get an exclusive call with me tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So if you are a Giga member, then check your community tab on this channel. Please RSVP on the calendar. Please say yes and come and join. Tomorrow, 12 noon, I will spend some time with you. I'll give you some updates on the channel and what I'm thinking and what direction I'm taking this in. Basically, chill session, but more if you want to like talk to me about certain things or whatever it is, please come. Very few people come for that, so you will get a lot of time to talk to me there. And I take you very, very seriously, Giga members. So, yeah, just saying. Also, friends, Just as a reminder, I have seen and someone told me that हमारे RBI ने कुछ तो भी फिर से घपला कर दिया है. So recurring payments are getting cancelled again, including YouTube memberships. So if you guys were members, some of your memberships might have been cancelled or something. So please do check, and if you aren't, please do consider becoming a member again. I'm trying to do my best to give like as much exclusive content as I can to members now. So please do consider renew, and would really appreciate it. Thank you. Because मेरा एकदम suddenly membership drop हो गया.
Pretty sure it is that RBI issue.
No, I know
There
this
are
because
now
I spoke
3
to
members.
I spoke to YouTube people also, and they said कि नहीं वो payment interface की वजह से हुआ होगा, because it's very unnatural that drop. Like usually it's like बढ़ता थोड़ा कम होता है, it's more or less stable, but there was like this rapid drop suddenly. I was like क्या हो गया?
So now there are 3 people in the queue, Meghnad, and which are all rollovers. And then today का queue हुआ ही नहीं है. So how do you want to do
Yeah. I'll try to no rollover तो बंद करते हैं अभी. I'm ending this call now. But yeah, I see again, guys. I'm trying to do call-in radio every week now on Fridays. This is what will happen on the stream, unless otherwise, like you think that you want like a news stream or whatever it is. Please leave it in the comments below. From what I know, there are a lot of people who want call-in radio, because I know I've been getting mails, I've been getting DMs, I've been like, there are demands. That's why I am doing the call-in radios. But if you think that, I should go back to my old news streaming also, I would be happy to consider that as well. But guys who are here right now, please come back next week. I will do one more. So you can come talk to me then. Today we did a roll-in thing. Like last time ki kuch that were waiting, we came and did this. Next time I will do a fresh thing. We will do randomized, and we will do 10 minutes each again. So topic alag ho sakta hai, ya fir whatever you want to talk about. So don't worry, we'll do more of this next time. Also, next week I will do another members only live stream. So if you're a member, you can attend that as well. I am going to probably write an episode live, bunch of thoughts ka episode. I'm trying to do that. So you will see how I do my research, how I write, how I do things. So please come. Please come. See you next week, friends. I'm ending this Discord call. Thank you so much. And chat, thank you so much for being here. Take 5 minutes and watch Zelensky Trump meeting, crazy drama. Okay, let's do that before we end. Zelensky Trump meeting. Twitter पे देखे क्या? Utterly repulsive. Trump and Vance just tried to humiliate Zelensky live on American TV.
And I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr.
Yes, Clinton. Yes, but after that, he broke this ceasefire. He killed our people, and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, GD, you are speaking about?
I can't hear. What is happening? Openly mocking him like playground bullies, counting favors. My respect for Zelensky and my embarrassment as an American just surged off the chart. I'm beyond disgusted. क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? Signs deals for minerals. Oh, this is what Val was talking about. Some deal. ये क्या है? This was planned ambush. Trump to Zelensky in the Oval Office. If you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks. Heard it from Putin in 3 days.
Even today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to
Oh my
save
God.
your country.
please.
Oh
you
my
think
God.
That if you will speak very loudly about the war in
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country
Can
is
I-
in big
can-
trouble.
Can I
Wait a minute.
answer?
No,
Can
you've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking.
Oh
Your
my
country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this.
I.
You have a damn
we-
good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we
Oh
are
my
staying
God.
in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only in
alone.
this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment.
You
And you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about West?
If you didn't
You
have our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
You invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's gonna be a very hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
Oh my God, boss. What is this? Is this like two uncles? What is happening? Sorry, what?
Said a lot of times
Except
to American people.
Except that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's
I
very
understand.
important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Sorry, they're trying to bully him into thanking America because they gave weapons and funds to Ukraine. And he just said that a stupid president gave you so much money and you're not even thankful. What?
You're buried there, your people are dying,
tell you
you're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't,
you're
please,
running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look, if you can get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting
Of
killed.
course, we want to stop the war.
But
But
you're
I
saying
said-
you don't want a
But I
ceasefire.
said to you,
I want a
with
ceasefire
guarantees.
because you'll get a ceasefire faster.
Oh
than
my
an agreement.
God. Look at this. I'm glad they just like focused on this.
Our people about ceasefire.
Wallace sent a link on Discord with better audio. I'll just check that out also.
That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person. That was
your
with
president.
Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me, that was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is, Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You gotta be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards.
What is happening? He's just scolding him. Like literally, like Trump is scolding the president of Ukraine in front of the entire world. Wait, let's see Val ka link. I think he sent like a better link.
Allowed this to happen. Okay? The United States, run by.
Oh, it's
a man
happening
that-
right now.
Much. I'm going to be very nice. Run by an incompetent person, very incompetent person, should never have allowed this to happen. I've stopped wars. I've stopped many wars. My people will tell you.
Play.
They were
Play.
probably going to war. I can tell you right
अरे live ही है क्या?
war on something that nobody in this room has ever even heard about. Two smaller nations, but big, still big. And I think I've stopped it. But this should have never happened.
About sorry, just a second. About any negotiations. First of all, I want really to tell you, and I think that everybody understands that Ukraine, modern Ukrainians, nobody wants to stop this war. But at the future, any negotiations, it's understandable that two sides of the war, not Russia and the United States, because this is not the war between Russia and the United States. This is war of Russia against Ukraine and Ukrainian people. So these two sides will be at the anyway will be at the negotiation table. Then of course United States, like the strongest partner.
Wait, I need to look at how it started.
Between, like the president said, you have big,
This is, I
nice
think,
ocean.
better. DW.
51 agents. The whole thing was a scam, and he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out.
Sorry, but okay, Ukraine has been fighting a very terrible, bloody war, and there are a lot of, I mean, like people of Ukraine who have been putting up a front against Russia and Putin. I mean, dude, what is this man doing exactly? What is he trying to prove?
But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh?
Oh my God.
This is going to be great television, I will say that. All right. We'll see what we can do about putting it together. Thanks. We'll see. I don't know.
Oh, that's it. Oh no, there is something else happening.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to have President Zelensky of Ukraine. And we've been working very hard, very close. So we've actually known each other for a long time. We've been dealing with each other for a long time and very well. We had little...
What the changes with images of children, because I will just share with you. I mean, it's looking tragic.
No, that's tough stuff.
Yeah, I wanted very much to give you, and you see it.
Yeah.
This is pastor, by the way. They stolen pastors, because it's not Russian church. They stolen pastors.
That we're going to be taking and sharing in terms of revenue. So it's going to be a lot of money will be made from the sale and from the use of raw earth. And as you know, our country doesn't have much raw earth. We have a lot of oil and gas, but we don't have a lot of the raw earth. And what we do have is protected by the environmentalists, but that could be unprotected. But still, it's not very...
Okay, I'll have to watch this properly. I can't watch it like this. I'll have to watch it properly and I'll have to look at it. Holy crap, that's a lot of drama, man. Like, oh my God. We are witnessing history. Maybe it's not a good idea to witness history like this. Or is it? I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure. This is scary. Oh. One country's war is another's great television. Yeah, he just said, oh, this will make for great television. I think he just feels like he's living in a reality show. I think Trump's life is about him pretending like he's a reality TV show host all the time. Like, life is a reality TV show, which is saying a lot. Like, oh my God. Okay, friends, I'm ending the stream. Please do consider doing the things, and yeah, I will see you next week. Do watch the videos that I put out, and if you're a Giga member, I will see you tomorrow at 12. Okay, bye bye, bye bye. See you, friends. See you. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.